think I have sound. I don't think I've been talking this whole time and there's no sound. Let me know if you guys hear me. I was talking this whole time and there was no sound. Welcome to the room, everybody. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a creator network agency on TikTok, and I appreciate you all being here. Make sure you give me a like the live. If you have not done so, you can see the like button down here. Also, click the subscriber button as well as the bell to get notification when I go live and post content. I was just talking, talking, talking. I'm not going to start this video over, but just know the first 2 minutes or so, there was no sound. I was just talking. So just know, hopefully you fast forward when you listen to this playlist and you have sound. All right. So we talk about all things going live. As you guys can tell, I am a YouTube partner creator. So I have the shop affiliate. You'll see products there. Also have memberships. So I'm looking to grow my memberships. You're welcome to join as we grow. We'll have more exclusive content just for members. And then we will do, you guys have gifting, stickers, all the things that you can send to support the live stream. So I appreciate you guys supporting the live stream. And I do also have what you call AdSense, so I can also put ads on my live streams in my content. So let me know if you have any questions. Make sure you are 18 years and older, YouTube, and also make sure you are engaging, liking the live, subscribing the channel, clicking the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. Let me know if there's any questions, friends. I appreciate the support. Let me know if there are any questions. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. TikTok just has a message about, oh, that's cool. It's a new feature. We see new features all the time, everybody. Thank you all for liking the live. I appreciate it. If you are new to my live, put new in the chat. And if you go live, put I go live in the chat too. So we want to make sure we connect with all of you. Feel free to ask questions, friends. We're going to get going in just a few moments. We're going to go live on TikTok. And so you guys are going to hear me in real time going live. So I appreciate you all being here. Feel free to ask questions and let us get going. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to get going. Thank you all for being here. We are talking all things live streaming. Let me turn up my lighting just a little bit, just a little bit more. Seemed like it was kind of dim for a second there. Hello, how are you? Thank you for chiming in. Appreciate you saying hello. Appreciate that, friend. I don't get as much engagement all the time. So I do talk a lot on TikTok because they actually do engage. You guys need y'all to engage. Appreciate the support though. How you doing, friend? We're gonna go live. You guys gonna hear me say the keywords that matter to TikTok. And so I'm saying words that are important to my algorithm, okay? So what I'm talking about for my live stream and who I am talking to. That is a pro tip. You want to make sure it picks up what you're putting down. So I'm being intentional about that. Let me know if you guys have questions about the live streaming process. If you're new to my live, give me a like. Also, give me a subscribe if you haven't subscribed, as well as clicking that bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. We talk all things live streaming here, so I'm happy to answer questions as well. So we are going live on TikTok, friends. TikTok Live, TikTok Live, live streaming tips. I'm giving beginner friendly tips to go live on TikTok. Welcome, come in. We are talking all things live streaming. So feel free to come in, ask questions. We're talking TikTok Live, live streaming tips. This is helping the algorithm know we're talking about TikTok Live. Go live tips. Come in, ask questions. If you are trying to go live, I'm giving beginner friendly tips. Hello, Eugene. How are you, friend? Welcome to the room, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We are talking about how to go live. We are doing our tapping. We want to make sure we are engaging. Hey, look at you, super fan, RJ. Welcome to the room, friends. Others coming in. April, welcome to the room as well. If you are new to my room, feel free to come in, say hello. Thank you so much. Hi, friend. Welcome to the room, everybody. I'm going to pull up my viewer wishes again. I just want to make sure we are doing our thing with viewer wishes. So we are putting that up there. We're going to talk about it. I'm using it also because I'm part of a campaign. So we're going to see how our girl does on this campaign. I am always surprised about the campaigns. And so I would tell you guys, definitely sign up. Thank you for the wink wink. How are you, friend? Thank you for the support. We are doing our tapping. Let's see if we can get to 10K taps in 10 minutes. 10K taps in 10 minutes. So we're going to see if we can do that as well. And then we'll see how we go from there, friends. Let's see, where am I at? I don't know all the details. Completed, 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 completed. I just need to hashtag. Okay, your girl has to hashtag a video tonight. So I got to do that. I fell down the leaderboard. Where am I at on the leaderboard? I am number 9 on the leaderboard. So we'll see how this goes, everybody. Your girl is trying to move up. So we'll see how this goes. Thank you all. Appreciate you. Thank you for the shout out. Eugene, I appreciate the support. Others coming into the room, I appreciate you all joining me as well. Let me know if you guys have questions. I'm doing I'm showing this as a tool to talk about viewer wishes and how to engage it, how to leverage it rather. Thank you so much, Sunflowers. I appreciate it, friend. Um, and then I'm also doing it because I'm part of a campaign that requires you to use viewer wishes. So, knocking out two birds with one stone. So, thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend, on the YT. Others come in the room. We are liking the live. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you so much, Eugene. I appreciate the. You are very kind. Thank you so much for sending the Rosa. That's my sweet compliment. So appreciate you, Brad. Thank you so much, everybody. As you guys come in, we are liking the live. So part of what we do, have a good day. Thank you so much, friend. Part of what we do here is we warm up the room. So you guys hear me saying words that matter for the algorithm. You heard me saying TikTok live. I'm going to add my live to my story. I haven't done that before. I am going to also share it out. So we're going to share out the live as well. So we do this warm up activity. It helps to get the algorithm moving um, and know people are in the room. So we're going to do that. Join me live. So appreciate you all coming through. If you're new to my live, put new in the chat. My friend Truth Pace, thank you so much. Truth Path. JJ Christian, hello. Hey, Sean, how are you, friend? Tammy, welcome to the room as well. Skin and Tonic by Kelly, welcome. And RJ and Eugene, appreciate that. New, how are you, friend? Let me know if you go live. Are you new to the community of TikTok or are you just new to me? I think you're new to me because I think you're a live host. Are you a live host? Did I make that up? Thank you all. TikTok says try reminding viewers to follow from the beginning. So TikTok wants you guys to connect with the live host. You guys can follow up top if you have not done that already. This is a good time to do it. So that is a message that popped up. That's a new feature for me where it will pop up at the top here to kind of give me some engagement prompts. So I tell you guys all the time as a live host, your job is to educate, entertain, and inspire, and you are always engaging as well. All right. So keep that in mind. New to you, newish to TikTok. Okay, welcome, welcome. How long have you been going live? I'm suspecting you're a live host because I looked at your profile and I looked at your league, your D3 league. So you've been going live a little bit. Or do you do it as a guest and you've gotten some gifting this week as a guest? Let me know if that's happened. You can also engage and get gifts to your gallery as a live host or as a guest in someone's boxes. Both. Okay, look at you. Okay, how long have you been going live? Then let us know your your topic, time, and time zone for your live stream. And others come in the room. We are liking the live. So, at the very beginning of the live, you want to like the live. That is tapping the screen. I am using my agency page. I am a Creator Network owner and manager. So, I'm using that to like and I'm using a tapper. So that's what's happening there. You guys see that clicker. We are liking the live that way. But I do that to also activate the room. So if you don't mind sharing, that's where those hearts are going, and we're doing that early activation. How you doing, friend? Flying into the room. Appreciate you being here, trying things out, figuring out my lane. All right, all right. So that means, so to answer that question, you don't have a schedule to your live yet because you're trying to figure things out? I think that's what you're saying. And you don't have necessarily a topic or a niche that you use. And let me say this, my friends in the room, people always ask me, Doc, are you pro niche? Do you have to have a niche? Should I answer that question? Let me know if y'all want me to answer that question. I'm trying to figure out how to give you hearts. Sean, are you liking the live? Are you on a phone or a tablet? Now, if you are on a computer, I think there's like a heart in the corner. You just kind of click on that. You keep clicking the heart. I think that's how the hearts flow on the computer. I think that's what you're saying. But if you're on a phone or your tablet, you'll see here, I'm on a phone. Okay. So let me actually show you. I'll show you, friend. So I'm gonna show you from my phone. So if you like the live, tap in the screen. You see the hearts on the screen? And then right above my photo, you'll see that heart pop up. As you tap consistently, a heart's gonna pop up right where my photo is. You saw that pink heart? And then there's a line that is crawling across. We're literally tapping the screen. There's a line crawling across. I don't know if you can see it. It's really faint, but you should see it on your screen. As that line gets to the end of that line area, if you let go, I'm going to let go. Confetti's going to fall on the screen. You see that confetti fall? And it shows how many hearts you sent. Yes, you said it. I did tap. Okay, there you go, friend. There you go. And so as you tap consistently, vigorously, tap a whole lot. That those hearts will get to flowing, the numbers will rise. We're at 7K likes and we are 7 minutes in. So we're right at on par. We want to pick up the pace a little bit because we want to get ahead and have ideally 10K in 10 minutes. Okay. 10K before 10 minutes. Hey, spiritual, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me pop-ups during the week. Thursday. Host and also and in or co-host at 6:30 Central. Small changes to make big changes. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love that. Hey, friend. Thank you so much. Reaching level 18 in the room. Look at you, friend. I love that. Thank you so much for being here and supporting. I appreciate you. Thank you for the populars and the radiant launch. Let me say this, friend. So, truth path, you are, thank you for that daily heart me. You are a mindset coach. You do mindset conversations. I love that. So we have a lot of people in the agency who talk about mindset. Hey, Harold, who talk about mindset. So that's a good conversation because what happens for my life, I get a lot of people who are nervous, afraid. They're trying to figure this live stream stuff out, and they have a lot of questions, and they are scared to go live or don't want to go live. Emmy, how are you, friend? And so it's good that you have a live that you're talking about that type of approach, small changes to have a big impact. Um, I would add consistency. Okay, so you're gonna get a big impact from being consistent. And so, like, how do you start something? How do you do it in a very regimented, disciplined way? And then see how that changes and transforms things for you. Early in my live in the 10 o'clock, we talked about four things. We talked about consistency, engagement, discipline, and patience. Those are like the four pillars that we talk about as a live host. Hey, Bonnie, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What agency are you with? Also, connect. I am also connected one as well. I am an agency owner and manager, so it is Launcher Income Agency. It's my agency. Thank you so much, Mama T. Welcome to the room. How you been, friend? Welcome. We're 9 minutes in. We went over that 10K. We did it within 10 minutes. So I appreciate you all supporting in that way. 10K in 10 minutes. Before 10 minutes, we did. Um, so the AI summary, I always read this. It says, getting started with TikTok Live, ask questions about being a host. There you go. So if you want to learn, keep with me, friend. Let me know if you guys are new to going live. I come here twice a day teaching you how to go live. If you are new to my room, put new in the chat. If you are curious about going live, I teach that. I talk about it. I help you understand some of the functional things. People always ask me about my board. I have the viewer wishes on purpose. So I appreciate you because it's on for two reasons. I'll talk about my two reasons in a second, but I do have it on purpose. And so I'll talk about that because I want you guys to start thinking about ways you can kind of get engagement going. I'm new to live. How's your live journey going? New Mama T as well. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much, Bonnie, Mary, boy, mom, and one cute cat. Look at your friend. Hey, Natty Nat, flying in here. Appreciate you, friend, coming through. Thank you so much for being here. So ideally, we should get the flash goal soon. But in the meantime, good afternoon, friend. Let's share out the live. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live. Thank you so much, friend. Sharing out the live. If you click the arrow in the corner here, it allows you to, thank you for those populace. It allows you to share it out to your friends, your groups. Hey, per mom, your groups, as well as you can repost it or add it to your story and add it to your story. So thank you all for support, and I appreciate that. Is there any conflict of interest in me being in this live since I have a connection already? No, no, my live is open to any and everybody. I do recruit here. I can't recruit you if you belong to an agency. So no, there's not a conflict of interest. You're welcome to join. You're welcome to engage. Um, I have people who join my live and say, "Hey, I'm doing exactly what she do. I'm doing her topic, her topics, all the things, my board, everything." And that's totally fine. At the end of the day, I tell people all the time, you know what? There's enough room for all of us here. At the end of the day, people are going to come to your live because of you, because they want to hear from you, they want to connect with you. Not everybody is for everybody. Okay. And so when it comes to the agency, I can't coach or poach you. So when it comes to you getting information from me, you're welcome to take information. I'm going to recruit and talk to people who want the information. Yeah. So you're welcome, friend. Not a problem. Um, those who are coming in, yeah, there's no way I can know if, I mean, maybe 90% of my room might have people with live agencies already. I have no way of knowing that unless you tell me and you apply. So when you apply, then I'll know. I'll be like, oh, you with somebody already. But other than that, I wouldn't know. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all sharing out the live. I appreciate the support. Um, if you don't mind power sharing, that's where you press down on my glasses on my nose in the middle of the screen. You can power share, and that's where you can share to other friends. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see where you can share. You can search for people to share with as well. Okay, so that's it. I am officially with your agency now. Yes, you are, friend. You are an official part of the agency. I saw you in my system. So yes, you are official. I did get your contact form. You need go back and get look at your confirmation email. In that confirmation email was the school community. So click that link and then you'll apply to come to the join the school community. That's actually how you schedule one-on-ones with me. So you need to go to school to do it. Once you go there, because there's a special invite for only people in the agency that's over there. So that's how you schedule it. Do me a favor, schedule a one-on-one maybe in like a week or two so I can have some analytics, some data for you. If you have some immediate questions, I'm fine with answering them, but let's try to wait a week so we can have some data too. TikTok just gave me the flash go. It is the TikTok You're Live, that little J symbol. So if you guys don't mind sharing and supporting the live stream, how you doing? Thank you for sharing out the live. Is it Izzy, stay at home mom? Thank you so much, friend. Do you pay to be part of the agency? Agency is free. I'll explain it and break it down for you, but it's a free program to you. There's a lot of steps to join in. Yes, I'm making sure you are committed to the process, sir. You're like, there's a lot of steps. Exactly. This is free. It's free, but you got to make sure you're committed to it. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Let's see. Those who are coming in, I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much. We do have the flash code going on right now. I'm about to start talking, taking my live serious. Okay, I love that. I love that. Blessed finger braids. Let me know what do you do in your live stream? Are you doing braids? Are you braiding hair? Let me know what your live topic is about. Those who are new, come in, tell me you're new. You said blessed fingers where your crown is held with grace. I love that. Rediscovering wholesome beauty. Love that. Live at 5 p.m. Okay, you have it in your bio too. Look at you. I talk about inner beauty. Oh, nice, nice. All right. I love that. Um, so I'll talk about the agency. We do have the flash goal going on. You guys are hearing me repeat that because we have 15 minutes to achieve it. We need 10 more of the TikTok Your Lives. So we need 10 more to go for people to send their, it has to be 10 individual people. So as much as we would like everyone to just send it, we need 10 individuals to send it. So we need another 8 of those. and I can't pin it again. So hopefully we achieve it. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we can get some new friends in the room. Thank you so much. We are doing the TikTok Your Live as the flash goal. What's a flash goal and what you need? Okay, so it is the symbol that Soda just sent, that TikTok Your Live symbol there. TikTok has a flash goal. I can't pin it. You could pin it every 5 minutes. So I have to wait until I've already pinned it once. I have to wait until we get to like 9 minutes down. But TikTok has a flash goal they'll send to your room. It actually is a very good way to boost your live because it's showing TikTok the people who are currently here are actively engaging through the gifting engagement. All right. I tell you guys all the time, this is a TikTok economy. So as much as you want to just come here and sell your stuff and get your community built and have people coming in listening what you're sharing, TikTok also needs engagement. All right. So engagement comes from the gifting engagement. That's the business of TikTok. All right. So you said for the company, it's for the company. It is. And so as you do this, get that in your mind that you also have to make sure your room is actively supporting you as a live host, as a future, as a current live host. You need that engagement if you want more visibility. All right. So the flash go, hey Fran, hey Dewana, how you doing midlife? Thank you so much for those daily heart me's. Um, as a live host, you get the flash goal. The flash goal, you have 15 minutes completed. TikTok randomly tells you the number and tells you the gift. Here is the problem. If you have the daily heart me as your gift, then you're having to try to get people to engage with your daily heart me. And if they sent it already, then you can't send it again. It's only one of those a day for each live you go into. So you have 15 minutes to complete it. And basically you're trying to hit that number before it expires. I was saying my job saw my workouts and now want me to do them for the company. No way, you got filtered. I missed that. What in the world? Natty Nat. Okay, no, I missed it. My workout caught the attention of someone in my job's company and they now want me to do them. No way, Natty Nat. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I totally missed that, friend. If I missed somebody else's comment, I apologize. I normally try not to miss the comments, but wow, I think the flash goal might have been coming in. Hey, folks, how are you doing today? I'm doing well. I am doing better now that Natty Nat has shared her good news, her great news. I'm nervous and excited. What you nervous about? Are you still doing it virtual? Would you have to do it in person? It would be virtual, wouldn't it? Oh, that's awesome, friend. That is awesome. That's great news. I love that. Well, just invite them to one of your live days and be like, "Hey, this is what I do. Come join me." It would be virtual. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. So would you do like a private live? That's what you would do, like private for them? That's something you can do. You guys can do private lives. I don't know if I say that enough. So you guys can do private lives if you want to. Hold on, I can't pin it yet. It would be virtual and do a private live for them, I'm assuming. Let me know if you guys have, or would you do it on Zoom? Maybe that's why it's private. You do it over Zoom. Um, Let me know if you guys have any questions. So, yeah, the flash goal is still going on. I'm going to talk about the agency in just a moment. I'm going to pin the flash goal when I can. I can't do it yet. Can I play epidemic music in a private live? Yeah, yeah, you can. Yeah, yeah, you can play music. It's a regular live. A private live is a live. It's just you just invited specific people. Mhm. The one you can't play music for is super fans. You can't play music for super fans. Super fans only does not allow you to play music. That's where you can't play music. But you can play music for shop, TikTok shop. You can play music for your regular lives too. Thank you so much, friend. But yeah, can you explain about being a host? Sure. Let me know what you mean specifically. I'll tell you my thoughts in terms of the role of a live host. Is that what you mean? Even your own music. For super fans, no music. No music. Mm-mm. I don't think they let you do it. I don't think you can do any music. I think it is a copyright rule, so you might be able to get around it, but I don't think you can do it. I don't think there's a way for them to know that it's your music unless you I don't think there's a way that you can check for that. So I think yeah, I don't think you can. Let me know. So do you might know better than I do because you do the music part, but I don't know if there's a way that they can say that it's your music versus any music. So I don't think you can play any music. Thank you all for being here. Did we get that flash goal? Let me see. I thought you mentioned about asking to be a host. Yes, I did. I did when I read the AI summary. I think that's what they asked. Um, Flash goal is going on and it's TikTok You're Live. If you're just coming into my room, you're going to have to click up here to get to it. You will see it, swipe it to see that little J symbol. It's called TikTok You're Live. Six more people. Let's see if we can get it done. Hey, Dr. Peg, I can't pin it. I won't be able to pin it until like 4 minutes down. But if you don't mind clicking the flash code, TikTok, you're live. It is one. Um, we need a total of six more to make that happen for the room. And if you're just coming in, it is the flash code. Thank you, Elle. I appreciate your friend. Others who are just coming in, if you click up here, you'll see the flash code. Thank you so much, our friend, appreciated friends. So let's see if we can get that done. We need four more. Let's get this out the way. This is the annoying thing about TikTok. I mean, it is what it is, you all. I don't want you guys to not do it, but it is something that is part of the platform. And you got to make sure you get that. Looks like you can play your own music. You looks like you can play your own music. Okay, how would you set that up, Soda? Like I said, I know you would know more than I would. Your own magic. Okay, I got you. No, I know. I see you said music, but yeah. Thank you all. Appreciate it, friend. So there must be a mechanism to make sure you can identify that it's your music. Okay. Two more left of the TikTok. You're live. The flash go. So two more left. So thank you so much, friend. We just need one more brave soul to get it done, and we can move on. I like to move on, friends, so we can talk about what is really important, and um that is everything going live. Okay, so I'm just trying to get back in the room. Okay, there we go. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. We got one more. I'll pin it. If you have not sent a flash goal, that is the goal up here. That again is TikTok's goal. So we're going to talk about rules of engagement. We'll talk about agency. Somebody asked me about the agency. I think I asked about the goal of a live host, what it means to be a live host. Let me know if that's what you wanted. Sean, thank you so much. Appreciate your friends. We got one more flash go. Do you know much about battling when a tribe but can't host them yet? Why can't you host them? Shop, RJ, shop. Yes. Let me not forget about shop, RJ. Um, Thank you so much. One more left, 5 minutes, y'all. Thank you so much, friend. Y'all so sweet. Um, and I can't pin it yet. It's too soon to pin it. Let me battles real quick. Battles. Yes, I know a lot about battles. Um, why can't you host one? What do you mean you can't host one yet? Why not? I can be invited, but don't see the box unless you start one. You have to co-host with somebody. So you have to be live. And then when you click the interlocking rings, you'll invite somebody to your room. You can do what's called a quick invite at the top. They'll randomly select somebody to come into your room. Love your live coming in from FYP. Thank you so much, friend. She's giving free advice. Help her out. Thank you so much. Look at you, friend. You are so sweet. Look at you. You're like, let me help her. Let me pin it one more time. See if I can pin it. Oh, it's not time yet. And so what you would do is those interlocking rings, you click that. If somebody comes up in your box, so whenever you co-host with somebody, those boxing gloves are sitting down there right at the bottom. So you should be able to click it then. And that's how you start a battle. That's how you start it. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys coming through, getting that last one. Natty Nat, you're so sweet. I appreciate your friend. Hello, it's only me. Welcome to the room. New here from the FYP. I know it's not an accident. There we go, friend. Oso Tano. Let me know how you pronounce that. Let me know, friend. Um, shall I wait to send my heart me? You can send it now, friend. Wait in case that's the live goal. No, we just got finished with the flash goal. It was the TikTok your live, so we are good for today. You're welcome to send your daily heart me's. Gloves won't show up. I don't know why not. Are you confusing co-host with guest? It doesn't show up for guest. Tonio like Antonio. Okay, got your friend. I'm new to all of this. I've been I've been hearting you. Jill, that's a different feature. That's you tapping the screen. The heart me is where you see people with Lisa next to their name. They have that badge. Like I said, TikTok is very transparent. We can see what you're doing and what you're not doing. It's all new too. So that's the rings, not the two people, not the two people. Two people are guests. Interlocking rings, the infinity rings is co-hosts. So you have to be co-hosting with somebody to see it. Yep. Hey friends coming in. I appreciate you all joining. So yeah, that's the co-host feature. You have to be co-hosting with someone to get the boxing gloves. Okay. So once you're co-hosting with somebody, you can do it. Tap her name at the top and then click the link to send daily heart me. There we go, friend. Maybe that's maybe that's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem you're missing. Yeah, that's it. Let me do this. Okay, so if you're looking here and it says follow. You want to follow the live host. That's me. I'm the host of the room. And they choose people. TikTok will do a quick invite. If you click that, you can randomly pick people. It'll show your friends. If you see somebody you know who live, it'll show them. Or it'll show some suggested people you can invite. Whenever you get those random invites from people that pop up on your screen and you got to decline or accept them, those messages like that, they have been clicking those rings. That's what they've been doing. And you decline them. But essentially, if you accept them, they may say, hey, would you like to battle? And that's what happens. You did follow me. Awesome, friend. Okay, so now the next step, you got to have coins on your account. Jill, this is for you. If you click the gift box here, all right, thank you for the populist friend. I was wondering why these random people pop in. Thanks. That's what's happening. Yep. If you click the gift box in the right corner, the lower corner, it says the word recharge. It may say coins, because if you got coins in your account, it's going to say how many coins you got, but it may say the word recharge. When you say, okay, I'm lost, do you see a gift box? I'm pointing to it. Let me know if you see a gift box that I'm pointing to. I'm literally pointing to the gift box. That should be your gift box. So you're gonna click that gift box, and then in the corner it says recharge. Those who are coming in, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And if you guys already know what I'm talking about with recharge, I won my first practice battle, either a friend, but couldn't figure out how to host one. That's how you host it, Dr. Beck. That's it. Hey Luna. Hey Leela. Thank you so much. Hey, Save for Life. How are you, friend? Welcome. Yes, not when I'm typing a message. Okay, got you. Yeah, no, you don't see it when you type in a message. The comment box is over taking it. How long have you been a live host, and and how did you learn so much? Um, oh gosh. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna give you my origin story. If y'all stay with me, I'll give you my origin story. Um, we got disconnected before. Well, hello, friend. How are you? Welcome. Welcome back. Okay, I'll give you my origin story. I always tell people I learn everything from Dr. Lisa. Thank you. Appreciate you, Dr. Beg. Okay, people in the room. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the gift box in this corner, but right next to the gift box is an arrow. All right. So if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, click that arrow. You can repost, you can add it to your story, you can send it to individuals or group chats you belong to, or you can press down on the middle of the screen. My nose, my glasses. Take your finger and press down a list of the people who you follow, your inbox friends. You can share it with them. So you can just go down the list and share it with people. So if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, sharing is caring. You want your community to share out your live. So if you don't mind sharing out the live, I appreciate it. When it comes to the gift box, you want to add coins to your account. Hey Diamond, add coins to your account by clicking the gift box. If you go to the gift box in the corner, it says the word recharge. Say that again, please. The arrow is to share, pressing down on the middle of the screen. If you do this, press down on the middle of the screen, a list of people you connect with pop up, and you can send the live to them. You just go down the list and send it. Yeah. I think you can send 15, then you exit out, go back, send a new 15. Don't send the same 15. Send a new 15. That's how you would do it. All right. So sharing out the live, that's how you share. Thank you so much, friends. Um, when you're clicking the gift box, you need coins on your account to send the daily heart me. Think of it as a penny. Thank you so much, Diamond, for coming back. Think of it as a penny. A penny is what you're sending for the daily heart me to join my fan club. Okay. So what I tell people is that the fan club, your fan club is like your most important supporters. I shouldn't say the most, but they pretty big. They pretty significant. Thank you, friend. They're pretty significant because you want those people to constantly come back and support, engage. So, okay, you sent it 20. Thank you so much, friend. You said, Harold, I'm having a hard time managing the guests. kept coming up to the live without me bringing them up. You got it on auto accept. Turn that off. You got to turn that off. You got it on auto accept. Under the two people, there's a settings wheel in the top right corner. Once you click your two people, the multi guests, setting wheel, top corner. This is for you as a live host. You don't do this as a viewer. But there's a settings wheel, looks like a little wheel in your right corner. Click that, scroll down to how you manage your relationships. I think it says relationship management. Under that section, turn off the auto accept. That's what's happening. You have it turned on to auto accepting people. Did you get your flash goal? I did, Diamond. We got the flash goal. We achieved it. We are now able to send and share out your daily heart meets. I appreciate all the support, friends. Thank you so much. If you want to support that way as well. You got to have coins on your account. You got to engage by sending the HeartMe fan club, most important group. I tell people this analogy. Think about your favorite artist. So I don't buy her music, but I'll use her as an example. Say I'm talking about Beyonce. Beyonce, I love her concerts. I didn't buy her music. I didn't buy her music. Buy her music. I follow on social media. I really don't. And and you have all these people you like. And, you see the interviews about her, all that stuff. So TikTok says you're a fan when you do that for your live host. And as a live host, because we're teaching about how you can go live yourself, you want people to be your fan too. So TikTok gives you a list of things to do as a fan club member. You saw people sending populars. You want your favorite creator to hit the rankings as a popular live host. You have the daily heart me. That's something you can send daily, once a day, but daily. That shows that you're committed, you're showing up, you're here. And then you have different gifts that you can send as a fan club member. All right. And so you'll see all that here listed. You can add a comment. You want to make sure you're commenting, you're engaging. So TikTok is teaching you how to engage in this live stream as a fan club member. Life, I feel my videos are really good quality and content, but I guess I'm doing something wrong. Here, you're not getting the views, friend. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, we all like to go viral. Afternoon, everyone. Hey, Dreams KC. Welcome to the room, friend. It was good stopping by your live. I'm so proud of you. How did it go, friend? I try to do my fan task for my creators I follow. There we go, Dewana. Thank you so much, friend. That's the main thing. You gotta make sure you are an engaging viewer. So that's what we talk about here. You want to be an engaging viewer because ultimately you're going to take your viewer experience and when you go live, you're going to teach your community how to be engaged viewers. All right? Each one teach one. We're all teaching each other. And so as you're growing and you're paying attention to the rules of engagement, how to engage properly, you're then going to teach that to your community. All right. He said, I'm in the 200s and 100s. Okay. Keep paying attention to your content. I tell people to go to home screen, search your topic or what you're putting out there, and watch other creators that do it, especially the top creators. And that way you can kind of get tips and strategies from them or use creator search insights on your profile. Click the three lines in the top corner, scroll down, creator search insights. Great tool to learn about content creation. Thanks so much. Appreciate you so much. You're welcome, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Black Barbie. Welcome to the room. Hey, Beauty Queen. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. You can't go live the first week in TikTok. No, you cannot. You got to wait until your account is at least 7 days old and you have at least 50 followers or more. And Jill, you got to have a blue box that tells TikTok you're engaged in the live streams, that tells that you have already started the process of the gifting engagement. Thank you so much. Wink, wink. Whoever sent the wink, I missed it. Thank you so much for the winks as well. I appreciate you all. But just know that that's important. Your engagement matters. All right. So thank you so much for the heart puff. That's part of what you're doing. So what's the blue box? Jill. That's what I was just talking about. You have to have coins in your account to get it. When you click the daily heart me, you get a blue box also. You get a Lisa box and a blue box. So that's how you start doing that. Let's do blue box engagement real quick. Thank you so much. I see your dreams, KC. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Appreciate you, friend. um, 360 followers. Awesome, friend. You're growing. Awesome. Okay, so let's do this real quick. We're going to do engagement real quick. I have like 10 other things I need to talk about. I need to talk about shop for RJ. So, RJ, I did not forget about you, friend. I got multiple topics to talk about. Wink, wink, friend. Hey, Yvonne, thank you so much, friend. Um, put the word blue, put the word blue in the chat real quick. We're going to do blue box real quick. Thank you so much, everybody coming in. So, how do you know if you go live? What do you mean? How do you know if you can go live? You're gonna click the go live option when you post. Um, let me say it in a second. You have to verify your identity. I mean your age too. Keep them engaged and don't be boring. If so, they will leave. Thank you, Harold. That is true. So blue box, where you put the word blue at, where you put the word blue at, click your photo. Click your photo for where you put blue. When you click your photo, friends, all right, a blue screen, you're going to see your LV box number. It's going to say LV0 if you don't have a blue box. Okay. If you don't have one, it's going to say LV0. If you have a blue box, it's going to be blue and it's going to say 15, 24, 16, 31, 1, whatever your number is, click that number, your LV dot number. TikTok sends you a message when you reach enough followers to go live. They do. They send you a message. That's true. That's true. You also have to do a verification of your age, and you have to make sure you're at least 18 years and older to go live. And your account has to be. I need 444 points. That is down from yesterday, so that's good. Look at you, friend. I don't have any of that when I click my name. When you click your photo, click your photo, right there where you just said, it's only me. And then you're gonna click your LV0. It's grayed out. It says zero. LV0. Your mini profile pops up. Okay. So everybody, your mini profile pops up. How do you know which videos to pin? The ones that perform the highest. Mine says LV7. Yes, so you're gonna click your LV7. Somebody's comment got filtered. With that being said, a blue screen pops up. So you all should be looking at a blue screen. Top corner of this blue screen has a question mark that breaks it all down. I'm gonna give you a quick summary. We're gonna do a real quick summary. Top corner, hey Colette, has a question mark, so you can read it. Read it. All throughout this app, you can click the number of people in the room, you can click multiple places here. You should see question marks or an exclamation mark. Either way, it's telling you definitions, understanding, deeper understanding of what's here. All right. So as a viewer, you can click around and learn. As a live host, you should be clicking around learning too. Somebody asked me, how did I know all this? Because I clicked around, read stuff. I go to other rooms. I'm in the agency. There's trainings. I'm always doing the trainings and webinars TikTok sends you. So I'm a learner. I'm a lifelong learner. So I do that intentionally. But honestly, my background and career has been in education. So my PhD is in leadership and education, higher ed administration. Spent 25 plus years in education. So I teach. I've done this. So teaching this and explaining it is something I've been able to do and just apply my work experience to it, my professional experience. Okay. Do you have another phone to show what you were talking about? Harold, I do. I minimize how much I show my phone because TikTok doesn't like that. So I try to minimize it a little bit, but let me know if you guys don't follow what I'm saying. If you guys are lost at this point, who's lost? Put lost in the chat. Let me know. Say I'm lost. Um, Someone offered to moderate for me here. Your first time in my life. Is that a scammer? It's up to you. You want to pick somebody who you know. I mean, I would try to pick somebody who I know or somebody who's come to your live enough that you feel comfortable with them. Maybe they're a certain level in your room through the Daily HeartMe and they had your Dr. Peg Daily HeartMe, or maybe they're a super fan. So pick somebody you know. Just don't let anybody moderate for you because they have a lot of control depending on what controls you give them. You said loss, loss, loss. Okay, friends, everybody who said the word loss, click your photo. Where you put the word loss, click your photo. Your mini profile should pop up. Something pops up on the screen when you click your photo. All right. On that profile, it should say LV0, LV19, LV1, LV0 is grayed out. LV0, LV17. Hello, friend. So it's something for you to click. I got the blue screen, but I didn't know what to look. Okay, that's where I want you to stop at. So once you click your LV, nothing. I'm clicking you. I see LV0. When you click your photo, nothing pops up for you. Is that what you're saying? It's on me. Are you on a computer? Let me know if you're on a computer, friend. Maybe that's the difference. Um, thanks. I told her to come back a few more times and then I'll say, okay, perfect. Yes. No, I'm on my phone. So your mini profile doesn't pop up for you. You said I don't see my photo. Sherelle, your photo is right there where we see it. It pops up when you put words in. I see a number after my name, but it's not an LV number. LV1. You're gonna click the LV1, Sherelle. Cheryl. Um, I see a number after my name. Okay, thanks, friend. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see. Here, just gonna be. So this is your photo. This is what it looks like. You see that? When I click your photo where you put your comment in, it says LV0. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Click the LV0. When you click your LV0, it's going to go to my page, but you should see a blue screen. That's what you see. Got it. Gotcha. Thank you. Y'all funny. Y'all funny to me. Love it. Love it, y'all. Hey, Snoop, how you doing? Yeah, so let me know if y'all caught what I got. You said lost. You're welcome. All right, y'all. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. I'll slow down because I thought I was going to zip through this. I'm going to slow down. I got some newbies in the room. All right, y'all. Hello again. How you doing, Karen? Hello. I told you. Harold, you ain't tell me nothing. I'm just saying. My blue screen. I missed that whole part. Where y'all been? Oh, I landed where I need to be. We learned about lives. What do we do after we Okay. You said preschool newbies. Wait a minute. I usually it's funny you say that because I say I have a group of freshmen in the room because we got some seniors in the room. We got my people who've been riding with me for over a year now. So they know they're like, oh Lord, Dr. Lisa. They've been with me for a minute. So my seniors, who are the seniors in the house? Who is here that has been with me for a minute? I don't know. See, oh Luna, Luna, you're a senior. L, you a senior, whether you like it or not, L. So we got some newbies. Thank you so much, Razzle. I appreciate your friend. He said I'm a freshman. He said me, Jasmine, welcome. Hey, pals. So we got some seniors in the house. So seniors, y'all help y'all freshman colleagues out. You said I've been there with you. Yes, you have, Diamond. Okay, here's what I'm saying, y'all. So whenever you put words in the chat, you can see you can see your profile, you can see your information. That mini profile that pops up tells a lot of information about you. It does. All right. So you probably don't understand it and know it yet, but it is telling all of your business. We know a lot about you all. Jill, I'm a senior at age 68, but I'm a preschool at tech. You fine, friend. I really have master's degree, but I'm a kindergarten here. You said I'm a senior in training. Is that what you are? All right, Harold. I see you, Harold. Gamma, thank you so much. You said I'm a sophomore. All right. All right, friends. Okay. So when you click your information, this is my agency page. This information here tells a lot about what's going on with your information. All these boxes. It speaks volumes about you. All right. So that's what this is. All right. So I can click around. You said, come on, y'all. Remember, you were a beginner too. Exactly. Exactly. We all started somewhere. You all started somewhere. I fell off the porch. You fell off the porch. Okay. That's when somebody people say that when they go into another room by accident, they swipe out. So that's what happened. Thank you all. I see you guys. Okay, so that's your mini profile. That profile speaks volumes about how you've been engaging. And just really quickly, just so that you guys know, when you look at the people in the room, you guys come, if you're not on that profile screen, look, slide up and down the screen. Don't fall off the porch, but slide up and down. You'll see people with badges next to their name. Hey, Triple Lux. You'll see people with badges next to their names. They got those badges because they have been engaging. They've been doing the gifting engagement. They have been doing things. I'm gonna say this. If you're trying to be a live host, you are going to make sure that you have badges. You're going to make sure that you are growing as a live host too, in terms of your level of engagement. Because guess what? There'll be people who come up here and click my photo and be like, "Hey, what does she do? How does she engage? What's her badges? What's her information? Like, what does that look like?" And so everything there I can talk through and explain it to you. But at the end of the day, you want to grow as a live host. All right. You want to grow as a viewer. You want to grow as a live host. So the LV box, that blue box, is the badge that you see there that follows you to every single live that you go to, whether it's my room or anybody. It's going to follow you. So we instantly see that. The Lisa box, which is my room, you get a different box when you go to somebody else's room, is when you grab their daily HeartMe, or if you became a subscriber to their room. Linda Jones tells on you, TikTok's a tattletale. TikTok tells all y'all business. We know it all. We can see it. That's the running joke too. That TikTok is a tattletale. It's telling everything you do and how you move in this app. All right. So we're seeing it. We see it fully, clearly. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. And so when everything's said and done, as a live host, you're paying attention to that. And as a viewer, you pay attention to it too. Because you want to connect with people who are engagers. You just don't want somebody coming in a room with no boxes, no badges. Sorry, Miss Multitasking. Not a problem, friend. Thank you so much. You want somebody who's coming in a room and they are actually engaged in a live stream. Thank you so much. Appreciate you back. So, what's the difference between a subscriber and a follower? Someone who paid for a subscription, that's called a super fan. When you're in the live, it's called a super fan. When you're on the content, it's called a subscriber. They split it up. It used to be commingled. Now they divided it. Subscribers are on the content side, super fans is in the live room. And so fan club, super fans. And so we know who are super fans because they have a different Lisa box. They have a heart with this little swirl around it. So they are super fans. Thank you all for coming in and following and engaging. How do you get the badge? Okay. So that's where we're about to go. We were about to show the badge. Um, People who got badges is because of their gifting engagement. They sent good. How you doing, friend? Patty, welcome to the room. They sent something. And I'm going to tell you right now, really quickly, just so that you guys know, we know that y'all haven't been engaging the way you should be. Because TikTok, every time you come into someone's live room, it happens to all of us. TikTok tells you what to do and you've ignored it. If you don't have a badge by now, that means that you've been ignoring, as you come into live rooms, what to do. Now, I could be your very, very first live you've been to, which I don't think that's the case for many of you. But thank you so much, Cammy. How are you, Fred? But just know that that's something I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah. It tells you what to do. It tells you to send a heart, or it says to do the daily army, or send a rose, or send a heart puff. It tells you something to do, and you've ignored it. And so, what I'm going to say to you, if you're trying to be a live host, you don't want to ignore that because, again, people see that. They see the engagement. And what's going to happen to you all? You're going to start going live and say, Doc, nobody has badges. Nobody knows anything. And I'm going to say, hey, you got to teach them. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Gamma B. Thank you so much. Wink, wink. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the winks. Appreciate y'all. Um, and so how to get coins on your account. You got to have coins on your account. I don't tell you to I tell you not to break the bank. I want you to be intentional about how you do things. So $10 to $20 is enough to start with if you're going to be in these TikTok streets. Put some coins on your account so you can actively engage. Hey, Cheetah. Chica, I saw that you have been going live, friend. Look at you trying to build up your live game. I love it. Level 16 in the house. Thank you so much, friend. So put some coins on your account. And then as you engage, you can decide how you manage. So what I'm telling you now, the blue box teaches you a little bit about how you get points to level up. And I want you to be intentional. Intentional is the word in this room, to make sure that you are thinking about your strategy for engagement. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate your friend. You said, "Where are my manners?" Hello, hello. How are you, Charlotte? Appreciate you joining. Thank you all for coming in, sharing. Hey, Dr. Michelle. Appreciate you. Hey, Patty. Welcome to the room. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it, friend. You said I appreciate that. So let's do this. You should write a book or an ebook on all these things TikTok live streaming. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. I need to do a video course. I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I have to find time to do it as part of Service Plus. You could create video courses. Hello, friend. Boy, mom from Minnesota. I'm sorry, Massachusetts, trying to get to 5K. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Okay, so a couple things. You said please do. Is this financially worth it, like coffee money or mortgage money? Um, Red Boot, we gonna pause on your question for a second, because we want to make sure you understand rules of engagement. Like, hello, how are you, Doc? How are you, friend? Your question is a valid question. It's gonna always be based on how you engage. That I mean, if anybody tells you otherwise, they would be misleading you. But to be honest with you, it's mortgage money. It's mortgage money. Easily. You can make it that. But it's about how you show up. If you somebody who just doing this every other day and maybe a few times here and there, and you're not building a community and you're not thinking about other streams, whether it's affiliate, the TikTok shop, super fans, service plus, yeah, yeah, you're not going to see growth quickly at all, but you got to show up and continue to show up. I've been making grocery money and soon car note money. There we go, Fran. I love that. Thank you for answering. Appreciate it. Now, people normally don't answer. Let's talk about this, Red Boot, because I want you to understand your question actually would have gotten ignored by other rooms. And that's why I'm telling you guys, you got to understand the rules of engagement, because people look at how you've been engaging, and you'll have people who kind of have, send you a lot of questions and pepper you and expect for you to answer as a live host. And you don't have to answer questions if people aren't going to grab your daily heart me or support your live goals and stuff that you have here, see viewer wishes. So keep that in mind. You don't have to answer anybody's question, but that's not what I want you to teach. I want you to teach how to educate people, how to engage. All right. That's the way I do it. Thank you so much. And some people just don't know what to do. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. And then want to make sure that you understand the rules of engagement. Thank you so much, everyone coming in. I love to learn to know more about Service Plus. Okay, give me a second. I'm supposed to still do shop for RJ. So do you get actual money from us sending these things? Um, let's talk about rules of engagement real quick. And the answer is yes. The yes comes from TikTok's Scale Live Rewards. So I'll explain that in a second. But yes, the answer is yes. Thank you so much, friend. Oh my gosh, appreciate that. I really don't know anything. I send the heart me before I open my mouth. Thank you. And hello. Hey, that's it, Dr. Peg. You gotta, that's the rules. Seriously, especially for a room I could see if you're going to sit back and assess. You might take a minute, come in, you sit, you kind of observe. You're like, okay, you know what? I like the energy here. I like what's happening here. Let me send this heart me. And then I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to say hello. And then I'm going to ask a question. So, I have not figured out how to find out where, see if I've had made any coins. You're trying to find out where to go to see if you made coins, if you made money. You said a few questions. I know. Pepper them with questions after that. I agree. You said me neither. Absolutely. Okay, look here. Go to your profile. The three lines in the top right corner, the hamburger lines, the three lines in the top right corner. Click that. Very top of it is balance. That's where you go. You said I've been asking questions. I know you have, friend. That's okay. I learned that netiquette early on. Yeah, yeah. You gotta understand the rules of engagement. It is part of it. If you Let me say this, you all, and I said this earlier. TikTok, we're in a TikTok economy. So let me be very clear with you all, because we all trying to be aspiring live hosts. You might be not quite as advanced as other people and ready as other people. Wink, wink. Thank you so much, friend. You may not be as advanced as other people, but the goal is for you to go live and build as well. Thank you so much, friend. This is a TikTok economy. And if you want to really grow as a TikTok live host, and if you want to even grow as a viewer, you have to engage. Engagement comes in a lot of different ways. Liking the live, you see the hearts flowing on the top over here. Sharing the live out, that's that arrow here. Commenting. However, if you're going to ask for support, then you have to be a supporter because a live host is not coming here to educate, entertain, and inspire you just to be showing their face. This is not television. This is an interactive experience. And so somebody's coming here, spending their time, their energy, their knowledge, and they're sharing and helping you and supporting you, then you should also want to be a supporter. All right. Because TikTok is looking for that support because this is TikTok's economy, their platform. And if your room is not growing and people are not supporting you, then you won't get visibility and views. That's just real talk. Thank you, Vicky. How you doing, friend? So you also want to be a good supporter. Thank you so much, friend, and support the live room so that in turn, people are going to see you as a supporter. And when you go live, people will potentially support you. It may not be tit for tat, but you'll see that support happening for your live stream. When you reap what you sow. Hey, how you doing? Crochet like a pro. Welcome to the room. Thank you all for the populars. I appreciate that. So keep that in mind. I say that because I don't want you guys to understand. Want you to understand the bigger picture here. And if you're trying to be a live host, hey, how you doing, Dreams? Thank you all for the daily heart meets coming in. I appreciate the populars and the support, friend. Um, as you say real talk. Real talk. That's real talk. What are the first steps? Oh, okay. You got to get coins on your account. Is that what you're asking? Um, their expertise give as much more than you take. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for explaining how to give your coins. So I'm clear. Buy coins, then I can share 'em in lives. Yes, you can. That's rules of engagement. Yep. Thank you. I've learned most things from one page. Your house, your rules, and I love it. Teach me. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate that. So I just want to make sure tip host love when you tell us you're new to the room. That's true. That's true. So we know what we dealing with the new friends in the room. Appreciate you all. Learning a lot today. You're welcome. I went live. TikTok showed me highlights. Then I can repost on my main page. Yep, you sure can. Yes, how to buy coins. So back to coins. You're clicking. Let me flip my screen around. I'm always pointing in reverse when I'm okay. So here the gift box. I'm pointing to the gift box. I don't want you to purchase within the app. So I'm just showing you a shortcut to get to the website. The website is www.tiktok.com/coin, COIN. So you want to go to the website because they give a 25% discount. You don't get that on the app here because there's a processing fee. So you do get more money, more coins for your money if you go to the website. However, you can get to the website by getting to here as well. And then I think there's a coin symbol up here. If you swipe around, you should be able to get to the coin symbol there too, where it says save by going to the website. So if you click the gift box in the lower corner, if you corner, lower right corner, if you do not have um, if you do not have coins already, it says recharge. You're going to click recharge. On recharge, you'll click recharge, and then on the recharge, it'll pop up a screen. Um, with that recharge in the very middle of that screen, don't buy from there, but on the very middle, it says recharge at tiktok.com/coin for a 25% discount. If you click that word, that box, it allows you to go to the page to recharge. All right. So that goes to the website from there. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all. Let me know if you have questions. If you're new to the room, put new in the chat. If you are a live host, really quickly, let's do this real quick. Live hosts, put your topic, your time, and your time zone for going live so you can get some visibility. Put your topic, time, and time zone in the chat. I want to make sure you guys get visibility as well so people know what you're talking about and they can also connect with you. Can you exchange there or only a recharge? You can do both. You can exchange. Exchange is at the top. And then it talks about the website recharge, and then has the box for you to recharge in the app. So don't recharge in the app. Go to the website and do it. When I post the live highlights, there was no sound. Was that normal? I'm not sure what was going on. You said there was no sound. I don't post my highlights. Sorry. I never do that. Anybody in the room know what's going on? Put that in there for triple X. I'm not sure, friend. I wish I could help you, but I don't post the highlights typically. The highlights for me are usually not when I'm talking about substance. Not that I don't appreciate the gifts, but it's usually the gifting highlights. That's what TikTok sends. So I don't normally post that type of content. Um, when I post, okay, so I read that. Everything parenting, 9 p.m. Central. Everything, Diamond, look at you, friend. Everything parenting, 9 p.m. Central. She is doing her live, friend. She is awesome. Diamond Taylor, she's here, friend. Um, Dreams KC Literacy, 3 p.m. Central on Sundays. Look at your friend. Nice, nice. Healing after heartbreak. This is Coach B. Coach B. She is healing after heartbreak at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Love it. We have Bella D. She is a live host too. She is at 9 a.m. Eastern, live stream TikTok growth tips and how to grow as a business owner. Love that, friend. Let's see. I got to go back up and catch some more. I want to make sure we catch these people so that you guys can also connect with them. Travel Eastern time zone. Duchess, we don't have a time yet. We still doing pop-ups. Let me know if that's the case, Duchess. Thank you so much for being here. Chica, how are you, friend? Wellness and nutrition at 3 p.m. Central daily. Look at you. I'm proud of you, friend. Dr. Michelle Henry, she is dating and relationship advice. That's what she's doing. Dating relationships. She goes Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 3 p.m. Central, and she also does pop-ups. Yep. And so Triple X, she said recaps of TV series and movies. Pacific time zone. Okay. You don't have a time yet, neither. Triple X. Let me know, friend. Dr. Pitt, over 50 online business basics pop up daily, mostly afternoons, evening, Eastern. Dr. Peck, you don't have a regular schedule either? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Okay, as you can tell, new and thank you. I'm getting coins for next time I'm on your live. Thank you so much, friend. Thanks, Docs. You're welcome. This is True Path. She is Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Central. Pop-ups during the week, and then figuring out my schedule. That's what she doing. She's figuring out her schedule. But Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Central, and then she does pop-ups too. All right, friends, you guys are connected. Thank you for sharing out the live. That happened to me. This is Pals. Remember that time I posted a highlight of you and it was muted? Yeah, I don't know why I did that though. I have no idea. You never found out, Pals, why it happened? I wonder. Was it me? Did I say something? I wonder. Oh, um, so yeah, interesting. So let's see. Duchess says, speak on travel and help people connect with one another. Eastern. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're talking about travel content and you do it Eastern. And didn't put the time. Do you have a time when you do it? Nice. I love so many of these topics. Yeah, yeah. Every day in May. There we go, Bella. That's what I said. I posted a video about it, Bella, too. I said, hey, new month. I did this yesterday. Yesterday was May 1st. New month alert. We're going live every day in May. Go live every day in May, daily. Look at you. Still learning live, learning to get out of my comfort zone. All right, all right. I'm retired now, not clocking in at any specific time. Okay. Dr. Peg, let me give a quick antidote to that. I just want to make sure. Not yet. I can only pop in. Okay. Are battles a must? No, it's part of your monetization strategy and growth strategy, but no, not a must. Everything parenting, 9 p.m. every day in May. Look at you, Fred. I love it. Talking about setting up a regular time, please. Talking about setting a regular time, please. Yeah, I was actually about to do that. Thank you very much, Coach B. I appreciate you, friend. I help women with ADHD learning tendencies, ADHD leaning, that's it. Tendencies create systems and plans that work for them. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, Marquetta, new here. Thank you so much, Fran. I appreciate it. Let me talk about. I'm gonna catch up on comments in a second, but let me talk about real quick what I was saying. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for sharing and connecting. The whole concept behind coming up with a schedule. We got a sticker that says "This ain't TV." This ain't TV. This is an interactive experience. You are hoping to build a community of supporters. Support comes from people um, being more consistent and committing to your room. Okay. They consistently coming back and you consistently showing up. All right. So if you want to grow and build a community, then it may be in your best interest to come up with a consistent schedule and start practicing a level of discipline with showing up at a specific day and time. All right. So thank you so much for the populars. So what does that mean? And this is where this is kind of like TV. Hey SP, wink wink. This is kind of like television because at the same time, if you guys remember back in the day, now we got streaming television, we got streaming services and all that stuff, and you can watch whatever you want to watch when you want to watch it, which is fine. However, for you to build a community, people have to learn to know, have to get to know, like, and trust you. Know, like, and trust you is what you're trying to get. You're trying to cultivate that relationship through the know, like, and trust. They cannot get to know, like, and trust you if you're popping up all over the place. If you're just showing up when you feel like showing up and people don't know when you're going to be here. And so when they're driving home or they're getting ready for work in the morning and they pull up their phone and they want to listen to their favorite TikTok live host, they're not going to be able to find you because you're popping up all over the place. So try to create a schedule where people can get to know you. It's like a restaurant. If you have your favorite restaurant, you love their food, you love the ambiance, you love all the people who are there, it's your favorite restaurant. You want to get that food when you get there. But every time you go there, they're closed. You're going to find a different restaurant to go to. You're going to stop going to that restaurant because you can't trust that they're going to be open. You gonna drive a whole nother direction because you ain't gonna go to the direction of that restaurant because like, yeah, they close. Every time I went there, they close. So think about what you're doing, creating a schedule, trying to create that discipline, trying to create that consistency is going to pay off for you and for your viewers. All right. So that's my soapbox. I know I got to catch up on some comments. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate the donuts and hand hearts. Thank you so much. But that's why I would say do it now. Granted, some of y'all like, you know what? That ain't what I'm trying to do. I'm just telling you how I think about it. So it's totally up to you. I'm just the messenger. I must say I didn't think I would have started my lives with you. Really. I'm so shy. Look at you, friend. Love it. Nope, I never happens again. Okay, it never happened again. Whoop, without you. Oh, okay, got you without you. Oh, you said starting your live without me. Thank you so much. When we send a list, is it sending this live? Say that again. I don't know what you meant, friend. Let me know when you're sharing the live. Let me start at the bottom. Hello, it said night when Coach Rod and L aren't on. I don't know what to do with myself. You said that's when they not on. You said at the nighttime. That's your nighttime. I know. I'm kind of thinking like when did we come to like 3 days a week? Was that me? Because I said that. I wonder if that's why people shift into 3 and 4 days a week. But I would say, guys, daily is gonna be the bigger payoff if you can go live daily. Where do you get the schedule to start? You start with you when you're available to start going live, when you can be consistent. It starts with you, friend. Yeah. You come up with your schedule. Now, TikTok will give you some analytics that says, oh, this might be a good time because your viewers are live at this time. But that's not really, that changes quite a bit. People come and go all the time. And so I would say don't necessarily lean on TikTok schedule. Try to come up with a schedule that works for you first. How to prepare followers for your live. What do you mean? How to prepare followers? Start posting content, saying you're going live, and start talking about your topics in your content. How many hours to do a day? Try to go at least 1 hour a day if you can. Start off with, and then you'll grow more. Yep, at least 1 hour, 61 minutes, just to make sure you get a valid go live day. That's how TikTok tracks it in the analytics. So to make sure you actually get tracked for a day of going live, it has to be 60 minutes. I say do 61 just to make sure because the clock in here rounds up. So you could be under, um, well, yeah, it rounds. So you got to make sure you're exactly over at an hour. How about vacation time? Starting my first live Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. There we go. Understand? I tell them to set notifications so they'll get alerts. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. If you did a live event, there's a likelihood that it'll work for that more than the alerts. But no, we don't get alerts when people are live all the time. I don't get them at all. And I said it for many of y'all and people in my agency. I don't never get alerts for y'all. Just so happen I'm on my phone all the time and I see y'all live or I see it on my computer. But I don't get alerts at all. I make my rounds and expect to see certain people at certain times. There we go, Dewanda. There you go. You said Dewanda said I make my rounds. I want to go live. I need to go live ASAP. Consistency is key. That's it. Inconsistent content, inconsistent times, inconsistent views. Yep. I completely understand that. Yep. Stay consistent. You said, is this an engagement room, boss lady? It is not. But we do engage. You find people to connect with. You should be connecting with friends. Okay. We're not talking about scooped and gotcha and followed. We don't do that. That's not true engagement. We want to make sure that people are gonna start building relationships, go into each other's content, go into their live streams. So that's why I shouted out our live host so you guys can start seeing people. You might want to go and engage with them and follow them and connect with them and go to their lives too. Discipline, I think we went to school with her. She never knew her that well. You never knew her that well. I learned that a lot today. Thank you. I didn't know. Yep. Yep. So thank you all. I appreciate you all. Let's see. There is a bell at the bottom of the bio. You can click and click everything. Yeah, so the bell, you mean at the top of the mini profile here has a bell for the live stream. If you click my photo once, my mini profile pops up. If you click my photo again, it takes you to my main page. You should still be able to hear me. I think once you go over there, you should be able to still hear me talking. At the top of my profile, top right corner, there's a bell for you there. That bell, I say click because that's how you set notifications of when I post content and when I go live. So it's both of them. So that's the bell that I want you to click. But yeah, but again, the notifications, I click bells and all that stuff, it still doesn't show up. The one that actually does show up is when I end this live, you're going to see where you can register for my next live. That notification does show up for folks when you sign up and register for the next live coming up. That's the one you want to click if you want to do all of it. Yeah, but that's the main one. Unless if they set a notification or set a live event. Not everyone does that. Do you have suggestions on how to earn 1 million diamonds a month? Any specific strategies? Ma'am, you funny. 1 million. Go live and build a community where everybody sends you 1 million people. They send you one diamond each. I don't know what to tell you. Send you a hand heart each. That's what you do. That's a specific strategy. So grow your community. You got some ways to go, but you can do it, friend. You got this. Do lives and content. And then before you know it, you'll be there. Um, it takes a year. That's not even a monthly expectation. It takes a year or so to even get to that point because you wanna make sure you better start a raffle. No, no. It's like, really? Do you have to be alive to send coins? Yeah. You could do it for content too. If the person has over 10,000 followers, they have what's called video gifts that you can send them gifts for their content as well. So you can do both. But and you have to have coins in your account to send the video gifts to. Do you have to yeah, so that's what happened. You could do it in the content for people who have that feature and have that feature turned on too. They have to have it turned on. Hello, will you help explain frags and diamonds? SP. Okay, I appreciate you. SP, give me a second. I need to talk about shop for my friend RJ. RJ, are you still in the room? RJ is like, Doc, I'm gone. I was supposed to talk about that an hour ago. Um, you cannot be heard once I click your two pictures. Okay, there's no bell anymore. Um, and there was no bell anywhere. Okay, Jill. Jill, yeah, I think maybe something got missed in translation. The bell should have been there, friend. The bell is always at the top right corner when you go to someone's profile picture, someone's profile. So the bell is there. So not hearing me, maybe that's not the case. Or maybe your boss. I don't know. I don't know. I can go live, but nobody wants to support me. Um, Rachel. You said you can go live, but nobody wants to support you. I'm not sure, friend. I You also have to be a supporter. Did my question come through? SP, you asked me and I said I was going to get back to your question. You just asked me about frags and diamonds. So give me a second. Thanks. Okay. Okay, I'm new to this. Is a diamond the same as a coin? No, it's not. Um, Dr. Lisa, are you going to put your tapper in the chat? I can do that, friend. Is it okay only to go 3 days a week? To start with, you want to go live more if you want more visibility. Thanks for mentioning sending and receiving video gifts. I hit 10K this week and I'll turn it on. There you go, friend. Congratulations. I'm new too. I'm an artist and I've been thinking about going live. RJ, you are here. Okay, RJ, I'm gonna post this tapper just for my friend, and then I am segueing to RJ's question because she just asked that question. I'm putting the tapper only. The tapper is in the shopping cart for you, Coach B. It's in there. RJ, this response is for RJ. So you guys can stay with me. I'll circle back to engagement. I'll talk about diamonds. I'll talk about frags. That is a different conversation. And so frags relate to leagues, diamonds relate to live hosts. People send coins, and live hosts collect diamonds. So those are the two differences. Viewers send gifts with coins. Live hosts receive gifts and receive a diamond. Diamonds are collected. TikTok uses those diamonds to determine how much you will earn because you get a percentage of that based on what happens in your life. I'll explain all that in a second. But in the meantime, let me answer RJ's question. So, RJ, I appreciate your friend. You've been so patient with me. The bell was covered by a message, but swipe the message square and the bell was underneath. Okay, friend. Okay. I was like, all right. So, thank you all. Thank you. So, RJ just got TikTok shop. Let me segue there real quick. RJ just got TikTok shop. So, because she just got TikTok shop, I'm going to give a quick run through what to do. So, RJ, what you need to do, friend, you are going to go to your on your profile, click TikTok Studio. On the post side, click, so different niches, different payouts. Not necessarily, but let me finish up questions and then I'll go back. Um, so you're on the post side, you're gonna scroll down to TikTok shop for creator. It's probably a pink box. It might be pink box now. You're gonna click the TikTok shop for creator. Under the TikTok shop for creator, you are going to click you are going to you'll have a screen that pops up that tells you all the things you need to do as a shop creator. And then I'm sorry, it's going to it might be a pop-up screen that pops up just to kind of show a campaign or something. Click out of that. You're on the home screen of TikTok shop for creator, the shop page. At the top, you want to pay attention to this. If you click your photo, there's actually a couple settings you want to pay attention to. One at the bottom is focused on um, you setting preferences for what type of collaborations you want to see. And so you can set a preference based on um, these are different brands sending you products that they may want you to promote for them. So collaborating. You said I was surprised you got it right away. Yes. And so these are going to be different brands that are going to send you notifications. Always make sure that you're getting brands that have high ratings, maybe 4.5 rating to 5 or higher. So brands that have high ratings, you want to have collabs of brands that have sales that they've gotten, maybe 10K sales or more. So you can kind of select based on sales. You can select based on commission. You can say maybe 10%, 15% or higher. So there's ranges. So pay attention to that. Try to be on the higher end. Okay. So that way, ideally, you get some more high quality brands that are looking to collaborate. And what is the amount you start with? Why did you say amount to start with? Why $200? I don't know what that represents. What do you mean by that? Thank you. Got it. Thank you so much, Coach B. I appreciate your friend. Um, I don't know what the $200. I don't know what that represents, but these are like collabs where they'll send you notification. There's a bell in the top corner of that screen that you'll see notifications from brands that are sending you notifications to collaborate. They have, if they have a clicker or they have something that they want you to promote, based on your niche, because you're going to select a niche. Then if your niche is electronics, then you can collab with those brands. All right. So go to that screen, set up, maybe set some collab preferences, come out of that screen. When you're back on the screen for TikTok Shop for Creator, it says TikTok Shop Toolkit. The TikTok Shop Toolkit is what I want you to pay attention to. Under the toolkit, under the toolkit is the very first box. It says, and they probably at some point with you being a brand new account, they're probably going to tell you to set your collab preferences. Okay. So because of that, you're probably going to have to set your, not your collab preferences, your niche. So if you're going to do beauty, if you're going to do fitness, health and wellness, if you're going to do electronics, you're going to have to set that. All right. So when you set that, I want you to click, I want you to click, um, the product marketplace. And the product marketplace is going to look like this. So this is the product marketplace. At the very top is a search bar. You can search for a product. You can click that camera. If you have a product around the house, hey friends, thank you for that daily HeartMe. Hey Dr. Eunice, should I let them use my video or promotions? Um, uh, yes, no. No, turn that off. Turn that off. Well, the answer is yes. For that one's yes. The anchor one is no. The ad authorization, yes. Ad authorization, yes. Anchor authorization, no. Okay. Ad authorization, yes. Anchor authorization, no. Okay. Um, and so with that, you always want to authorize your ad. Authorization allows them to promote your videos. The anchor authorization says they can take your video and put it on their website and anchor it different places. You're not authorizing that, because if you authorize that, then they need to come up with maybe a different type of collaboration with you. You don't want to give them free authorization to do that, unless you know unless they're given higher commissions or some other things. So there's some things you want to know before doing that. Did you fall off the porch? You fell off the porch. So really quickly, let me get through this really quickly. Thank you all who are here. Um, so when it comes to TikTok Shop, I just had you on product marketplace. You got to add products to your marketplace. All right. You're going to add products to your showcase, rather. Adding products to your showcase. So one way to do it is for you to go around to different places, different products you've already purchased. You can add those products if they're already from TikTok Shop. You said, I know you fell off the porch. You can add those products already TikTok Shop. So if you just got the tapper and it falls within your niche, maybe your electronics, add it. If you're beauty and you got some lipstick or something else, add it. Okay. Or if you're like, hey, I want to see if this product I got from the Zon is on here, you can take a picture. You can literally go to that camera feature, scan it. You're scanning the product, it scans it, and it'll pull it up if it's in there. All right. So you're doing that as well. All right. That allows you to then select products. What if I want to put a variety of items? You absolutely can. You can. You can do that. The collabs that you're going to get will be niche specific. Just keep that in mind. They're going to try to make it, not all of them, but majority of my collabs for this account is electronics, because that's my niche for this account. So I mainly get electronics. My shop page, because I have a different account for shop. That's a pro tip, because shop is its own beast, its own area. So you want to make sure you're not overtaken if your content is a different topic or a different niche that you're covering. So my shop page is health and beauty, is health and wellness, is tech. So I get a variety of collabs, but most of them are health products over there, because that's my primary niche. Okay. How many can I add? You can add as I, you know what? I don't know if there's a cap for your showcase. In the live room, early on, you have a cap. It may be capped at 50, it could be capped at 100. Until you start making sales and starting going live more, they'll increase it. So I don't know if there's a cap for your showcase. I don't think so. What do I feel like? 300 might be the number. or 150. It may be a cap. So somebody knows if they're a cap, put in the chat. It's 150, 150. There we go. You just said it. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Um, so just seems like every time I go live for one reason or another, I get violations. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what you're doing. Do you have a board on? You want to check and see if you have some other stuff going on. So RJ, okay, thank you. So when it comes to selecting products, I'm gonna finish this up real quick. When it comes to selecting products, you want to keep three things in mind. All right, maybe four. Okay, before you decide, you want to make sure you're picking products. That's why I stopped for a while. You want to make sure you are picking products you want to make sure you are picking products that are, first of all, they got high reviews or um, decent reviews sell, from customers. Okay, and if the seller has poor ratings, maybe they don't deliver on time, maybe they're not doing the there's out of stock, those type of things, then you don't want to pick those sellers. Okay. And then let me say this, you're gonna work on cleaning up your showcase over time. You're going to have to remove sellers. You're going to have to remove products. You're going to have to do that because sellers will not do what they need to do. Those are sellers you don't want to work with. So I actually need to go on my showcase to clean some stuff up. So you could pick other sellers. All right. So you want to do that. So pay attention to ratings for the shop and reviews from your customers. They're poor reviews under 4 point, I think they say 4.5, then those are ones that you might want to those are the ones you want to focus on. Ones under there, you might have some a little bit of discretion, but don't go under 4.0. Okay. So make sure they're high quality sellers. And then again, if they have a shop percentage, make sure their shop percentage is a little higher too. When it comes to the other thing, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to how many products they sold. If they did not sell products, if they did not sell products, that's not a shop you want. That's not a product that you want. You want to make sure that the products is selling. So 10,000 or more, depending on this niche, depending on the product, make sure it has sales. The last thing I will say, you want to make sure that you pay attention to commission. Okay. So different sellers, pay attention to the ratings, pay attention to the product sold, and then look at the commission. If the commission is higher for one seller for a product that is already a hot seller, then maybe you go with that other um, seller, the other brand, go with them to make sure that they other company to make sure that you're getting a little bit higher of a commission if that's the case. All right. That's all I'm going to say to that. That is TikTok shop language. When it comes to violations, real quick, guys, quick things that you can do, quick checks. Pay attention to what TikTok is giving you a violation for. So go back and look at what TikTok says your violation is for. If it's pushing people, redirecting people off the platform, there is something that you are doing or having on your board. You're so welcome, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for that money gun. I appreciate it. There's something that you're doing in your on your screen. Maybe it's your board. Your board can't have social media names, including TikTok. You can have a website. Don't have any marketing on there that talks about a website, your pricing, or your the personal identifying information, your name, your email, your phone number. None of that on your board. If your website, if your link in your bio is also there. We've learned that that could be something TikTok sees as you're trying to push people off the platform. So you may even want to remove that and move it to a different account that you're not going live on because they'll give you a violation for it. Okay. I got, I got, all I got was men and it was testing me and someone tried to get in. Get in what? Get in what? You're live? Let me know what that means. They said I'm not talking consistently at one time. Was it a static image? What did you get? You got to talk. You always got to talk on the live. Let me know. Thank you all for the winks. I appreciate that. Wink, wink. I see you guys. Thank you so much. It depends on what you're doing. Um, it just seems like every time I go live for one reason. Yeah, you got to tell me what you're doing in your live. Here's real quick rules of engagement. Wow, so much great clear information. You're welcome. I was on it with another person and they were talking about what were they talking about? What was they talking about? You were on it. They were a guest, or were you co-hosting? Co-host means that they were in their room and you were in your room. Guest means that you pulled them up from the chat boxes here and they were a guest in your room in your panel boxes. So, um, I was about another person he was talking about. How do you stop the trolls? You block them. You touch the words they're saying, and you can mute them, which means a screen will pop up, and you can mute them, which means you're taking away the words that they said. You can block them, means that you're removing them from your room, or you can report them. You can report them if they said something really bad. I was on it with another person, and they were talking about what? It was a guest. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that. Give me 1 second. Um, from the last text, yes, the first time I went live, I got scared. People were trying to share the live. Share what? um, Oh, my experience was a co-host, but I couldn't find the exit for them. Okay, Blue. Okay, real quick. Co-host is the interlocking rings. Interlocking rings, you click the interlock. So for me, the rings are right here. Y'all don't see rings right there. Y'all see Service Plus. That's the box with the arrow pointing. But the rings are co-host. At the very top, you click that co-host. The top is a door. It looks like a door with an arrow, like an exit arrow to get them out of here. You click that. It should be larger than that, but that's the way it looks. You click that. That's how you remove people from your live stream that are co hosts. I love this live. It's very informative. You're welcome, friend. So you click that to remove people. The guest The guest is, hey, Mrs. Treetop, and hey, Elle, I saw you come in as well. Thank you all for the follow. The guest feature is where you have the two people. So you guys see the two people here. The guest feature allows you to bring people up in your panel boxes. Okay. Thank you so much, Mrs. Treetop. I see you guys. Thank you all who are following. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much for that. So it allows you to bring people up that are in your guest panel. Thank you for the populars. When it comes to the guest, let me just be clear about this. You are responsible for your guest. Okay. When it comes to people you pull up in your boxes, you're responsible for those people. So it's like in real life, not TikTok life. In real life, if you bring somebody to your home and they misbehave, the police is gonna come and they're gonna say, who's the homeowner? Who lives here? Because you are responsible for your guests. Your guests, you don't let everybody into your home. You don't let everybody in your panel boxes. So that's number one rule. That's what I teach here. And a way to discern that is that's why I said TikTok is real messy and they are very transparent about what's happening. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much, Blue. Appreciate you. Um, that's why people who come into my room, if you don't have a Lisa box, okay? If you don't have a Lisa box, you're not coming up in my boxes, okay? That badge tells me you've been coming to my room. And I usually look to see what level you are, level 5 and above. All right. Because that tells me I know you a little bit. You come here. We've been talking. You've asked questions. No, I ain't just no follow. It's about how you come up here and join my fan club. That means we've kind of created a relationship. Okay. We know each other. You came in a few times. I've seen you. I can say hi to you. That's what I'm saying. So, and that obviously that doesn't happen overnight. And so if you're quick to bring people up in your boxes, be careful because what they do can get you suspended. I've had a couple of people in my agency that have gotten suspended because they brought people up and people taking off their shirt, they vaping, they drinking, they doing all this stuff. You can't do that on this app. You cannot do that. So you got to make sure you're bringing people in who know the rules of engagement. They know the etiquette. They understand that they can't say anything, cursing and doing all types of stuff. No, no, you can't do that here. So just you said that part. Do you recommend using a teleprompter when you go live or write down what your you're going to say? Write down what you're going to say. Teleprompter feature is not in the live stream, so you got to write down what you're going to say. You can have another device next to you if that's helpful, and you just try to be not always looking at your other screen. But yeah, you could do that. I mean, what is the Lisa box? True Path, the box next to you. You're a level one. This is your first time in my room. So you're level one. That's the daily heart me. The daily heart me, the fan club. That's what that is. Hello, everyone. What if they just dropped into the box with how you are inviting them? You turn that feature off. People just can't drop in your box unless you turn it on. You got to turn that feature off. Yeah. So when you click the two people, there is a settings wheel in the top right corner. Click that, scroll down to where it says the relationship management section, and you must have on the auto accept. Turn off the auto accept. Yeah, they can't just come in your room unless you invite them in. You got to accept their invitation. Or how do you get a Lisa box? Lisa box is the join up here. It says you're in my fan clubs. I mean, so you joined already, so you don't see it. It says one for you up here. It says plus one, I think. But anyone else, it would say join, and they click that to join my fan club. That's how they would get it. You have to have coins in your account to join, and so that's the way I do it. You may go to somebody else's room, and they may say, "Hey, you got to be level 10, you got to be a super fan, people have all types of rules, but it's their room, and they can have rules for their room. But I'm just teaching you guys to be discerning about how you're doing it, and just having some strategy. Some people might say all are welcome, that's fine, but you just have to understand that there's a responsibility with doing that, and you just got to make sure you're doing it the right way. That's great information. I will definitely use that rule. Yeah. No suspension, but they showed they're behind. They did. Oh Lord. So figuratively or literally. Hopefully it was figuratively. So how do you look at your live on another device? What do you mean? How do I look at my live on another device? I was showing shop, so let me go back to my live. I'm not on here now. But you just have another device in another account. So here, another account, another device. Uh-oh. Lord, I'm about to go into somebody else's live. But yeah, so that's what you do. So many tricky features. Yeah. You get used to it. I think I was here before, but it's been a while. Welcome to the room, Marani. Welcome. Hey, Odie, thank you so much for being here. Figuratively, but I'm not sure if I rather rather the latter. I know, friend. Don't do the latter. Latter will get you suspended because that's nudity, and that's not allowed on TikTok. Thank you for everything. I did a 6 hour live. Did you that, girl? Wow. I have never done a 6 hour live. I think I've done five and a half. I don't think I've ever done six. Welcome, Kim. How you doing, Kim Love Jones? I see it. Okay, just didn't know the clear definition. Yep, that's it. 200 minutes. Thank you so much, Blue Genie. Thank you so much for being here. Wow. Yeah, 6 hours is a lot. My goodness. Oh, you can't do it from the same account. No, no, no. You can't do it from the same account. It has to be a different. Do you? Thank you so. Um, let's see. Uh, thank you so much. You said Fluffy. You said where can you find if you have restrictions or violations? Um, you're gonna click TikTok Studio on your profile page. At the top, you'll see Post and Live. Go to the live side. Scroll down to Tools and Resources. Under Tools and Resources, I want you to click your live standing. They just changed the name. It may say rules and guidelines if it's still that way for you, but I think everybody in my now says your live standing. So it's gonna say one of those two things. They just changed it because they implemented the standing score thing. I need to look into it a little bit more. I did my live last night. Congratulations. How did it go, friend? Share it with me. Make sure you share it. I'm gonna try my best to attend, friend. I'm just going to do it. I only went live once and it wasn't bad. Yeah, just keep going. What happened, Doc? Nothing, nothing. What I say? What happened? What you mean? What I say, Kim? I was talking about the multi guest box and just making sure you manage your guest. Make sure you know who you're bringing up because you're responsible for those people. So what they say, what they do in those boxes matter. They can't drive either. So make sure they don't turn that camera on and they're behind a wheel. They can't drive. That was me when I did a 6 hour live. I sent message from my other account. Yep, that's it. Hey Tammy, welcome to the room. Strange people are asking to come up and I didn't let them up. Yeah, don't let them up. You can turn that feature off too. Are you asking like multi guests? Were you on a co-host or multi guests? Multi guests has a feature. If you click the interlocking rings, there's three dots in the top right corner. Click that. It'll take you to the settings feature. Click that and you can turn off, um, toggle off that you don't want requests from people who are not your friends. So yeah, you could turn that off. I saw your expression change. You said oh, okay, nothing happened. I think I'm getting tired. I think that's what's happening. I'm hungry too. I don't know. I don't know your face. I was about to run her house. Run to her house. Oh, really? Oh, oh, what happened? Oh, the YT. I'm sorry. That's what y'all saw. Somebody, what did he say? I deleted him. The YT, you get expressions all the time. I'm sorry. I didn't know y'all saw that. I must have did like this. I did something. My face. Did I do a stank face? Like, y'all so funny. Y'all saw that. So what he said something like, "Do you smoke pot?" or something he said. I'm like, I shouldn't have said that out loud. TikTok, I didn't mean that. That was an example. But anyway, something he said, and I was like, no. I have minors come into my live stream and they come swearing and be misbehaving. Yes, you can't let minors on the screen either. You can't let minors on the screen, so make sure you don't let minors on the screen. I literally stopped doing going on live for that. How do you connect your mic to your phone? This actually is not connected to the phone. It's connected to my tablet. So you guys are seeing the tablet. The sound for the tablet is the microphone. The sound for the tablet is the microphone. But this is a wireless one. It's wireless. It's actually pretty cool, y'all. So it's wireless and it has like a similar little connection port like this, and you just put it into your where your phone charger is, a C port, and so that's what you use. SP, you said I'm still here. SP, you asked the question about frags and diamonds. SP, let me ask this question. When do you go live? Let me know when you go live. Because your question is an advanced question. And I want to make sure you're going live because it doesn't make sense to answer it if you're not going live yet. So let me know your live schedule. How many followers do you have to go live? The frag question is not, doesn't make sense to answer. Yes, please, I don't. Okay, so I'll answer the diamond question. Frags is a whole conversation. And if you're not a live host, it doesn't even make sense because I'm going to talk about leagues and frags and stuff, and you don't go live. So you need to start going live before I even answer that question. But when it comes to diamonds, diamonds is again what you receive as people gift you. And so you're collecting diamonds. Diamonds are also associated with your league and your frag and all that stuff too. So you got to pay attention to how many diamonds you've collected if you are going live on a daily basis and you're trying to increase your league. Your league, really quickly, is in this box. Remember, I said earlier, if you were in the room, if you've been with me this whole time, you heard me say your live, if you click my photo up here, your mini profile, those boxes represent how you operate as a viewer, how you operate as someone coming into someone's live room as a viewer as well, and how you operate as a live host. So those boxes are three different things that are telling people about your engagement. Okay. So your engagement as a live host and your engagement as a viewer. And so when everything's said and done, you're collecting diamonds. Diamonds come from people gifting you. That gifting and the engagement from fan club members too is how you are earning. TikTok gives you a percentage. Okay. You don't get all of that. TikTok gives you a percentage. And because they give you a percentage, they give you a diamond to determine if you are going to get a higher percentage. That higher percentage comes from how long you go live and how many new followers you got. Those two metrics every live you do. Then it comes from the additional 13% each week, how many days you go on live, how many fan club members you have, and then ultimately, if you are leaguing up, meaning that you're going live daily and growing as a live host. All right. So all of that is factored into your leagues, your frags, your diamonds, all that stuff. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense. And it probably doesn't make sense until you start going live. I'm just going to say that right now. Probably won't make sense. How many times do you have to go live? Christina, you need at least 50. Christina, you have enough followers, friend. You need to be live. Your account needs to be 7 days old. You need to create content, and you need to have a blue box for engagement if you want to get live access sooner than others. And TikTok will give it to you with 50 followers if you're really engaging in that way. Okay. How are they able to find you if you have the over 18 requirements to watch or join? You know what? I think they can watch if you have the 18 and older on. I don't think they can watch, but if you have it turned off, they can watch, but they can't join. I think that's the rule. So I don't think they can unless they doing a different account. I don't know what's the deal. If their account is a parent setup account, maybe they can watch that way. Okay, making sense. I know, but I have a friend that's what to go to, and they only have 100. Well, they got it early at 100. I said TikTok will give it to you as soon as 50. So yeah, if they got live access early, 100 is fine. I think my account I got it at 300, and then a lot more people are getting it sooner, 50 because they're engaging and stuff. I see. It helps, but I am still figuring out the diamond frags. It's a process. Yeah, it takes time. You got to go live to really get the hang of it. If you have 500 diamonds to reach another frag, how many gifts will get them to 500 to get to that frag? It's a moving target. And it'll say it. It'll say it. It's a moving target. People engage. The more rope TikTok gives me. What the boy engaged, the more I don't know what that means, friend. It was that autocorrect? I was like, what in the world? Oh, okay. Makes sense. Let's see something. I'll show you. There's a sticker. I'm gonna put the sticker up real quick. So this sticker here, I pulled it down so you guys can see it. This sticker here has a timestamp. So you guys are gonna make me do frags real quick. Um, hey friend. This sticker here has a timestamp on it. TikTok operates on a 24-hour clock. The day ends for this particular live for me in 5 hours and 47 minutes. I think for everybody who go live, 5 hours and 47 minutes it ends. Okay. No problem. 5 hours and 46 minutes. So there's a time that we're paying attention to as live hosts. If you are paying attention to leagues, let me be very clear to you. Do not pay attention to leagues when you first start going live. I don't even teach it to beginners often. I think I teach this maybe once a month. I'll talk about this, but it's not something you really want to focus on if you're new because you're growing your community. This won't even be able to be materialized if there's nobody in your room and nobody gifting and engaging in your live stream. You won't be able to do this. All right. So, because that's what this is based on. You building a community, people engaging. And so you want to pay attention to this as you grow. All right. And, I tell people you might want to start focusing on it maybe after 2 months. First month, no. Second month, maybe. Depends on what's happening. Third month probably is a little bit better. Then you can start thinking about your lead. That's my opinion. Because I think you got to have a community. It doesn't make sense if you don't have a community. So there's a 24-hour clock that's ticking. TikTok says you are in a league. Each person is in a league, and you are trying to league up as a live host. And you're doing that by collecting diamonds. And then you're working on getting a frag. A frag is this little diamond shaped carrot shaped symbol. Think of a frag as a credit. So you're trying to get 3 credits. I got 1 credit already. I need 2 more credits. Thank you so much, Live Love. Appreciate your friend. So I'm trying to get credits so I can potentially get to B3. Now, your leagues, they start at D5. That's where everybody starts. And I can show you something real quick. If you guys put put the letter put the letter L, we'll say for league. Put the letter L in the chat. If you put the letter L, I want you to click your photo, and then I want you to see what your league says. It's going to say D5. It'll say something. D5, D4, D3, D2, D1. Then it goes to the C league, C5, C4, C3, C2, C1. It says it with your gift gallery. Much of you should see it, or you should see it as a separate box to say your D league, your diamond league. You'll see it. So if I say for this account is a D5. So that's what the D league stands for. So that's what you're looking for. D5. Okay. D1, two frags and reach C5, two frags and reach C5. Congrats. That's good, friend. You going live? You going live today? Let us know if you're going to get another frag. I'm C3. I see it as D5. Okay. So it goes from D5 to D1, C5 to C1, B5 to B1, A3 to A1, A3, A2, A1. All right. Don't ask me why the A's don't have four and fives. Don't know why, but that's just TikTok way of doing it. Oh yes, I should. You should. Yeah, if you're close enough. Go live to get to C5. Potentially. Depends on what's happening in your room. If you're seeing two frags to reach C5, maybe you can get another frag depending on where you're at. You gotta look at your your percentage. Okay. So depending on where you're at in your percentage. Let me check. I'll look for you real quick. Let's see, I'll tell you. You're 50%. You may need to go alive so you don't lose that frag. So you don't lose one. I would 50%. 50% is a little close. Miss Treetop, you in a room? 50%. I think I would go live. 6 o'clock. 50%. Let me see. Let me see my leg. Where am I at? I'm 31%, so I'm good. So I should be good for the day. But 50%, I would be like, oh, I don't know. You said what's mine? Kim said, oh, she said, Doc, you checking, huh? Uh, Kim, you need to go live. Creator needs 296 more diamonds to avoid losing a frag. You're gonna lose a frag if you don't go live today. And if you're gonna lose a frag, yeah, you'll drop down to C2. Let me see, do you have any shields? Oh, I can't tell if you have shields. You have to check and see if you have shields. You said I am. Okay, good, good, good. So you should be fine. I just leveled up. Yes. So yeah. Yeah, you probably need another frag to give you a little bit more cushion. Um, so I'm going to live then. Breaking this shyness. There you go, friend. So yeah. So let's see. What does the number mean? I have 11. Oh, that's the blue box. That's your viewer box. We're talking about your live host box up here. This is for live host conversation, but your blue box is how you level up as a viewer. So TikTok, so I told you that all those boxes mean something. So you're leveling up as a live host and you're leveling up as a viewer. Okay. So your blue box represents how you level up as a viewer. That 11, it goes from level 1 to 50. So you're still relatively new. You want to try to get to 25. And then there's points. If you hit your gift box without me going into great detail, click your gift box at the top. It should say how many points you need to level up. So that's what you want to pay attention to. Anybody who want to click your gift box, you should see level up points, your experience points. And if you click that, that takes you to the blue screen. There's a question mark in the corner, but it explains your points you got, how many points you need to get to the next level, and it tells you those points that you need to level up. And those points is what you're trying to get to level up to the next level. And so you get those points by gifting. Those are equivalent to coins that you spend. Is it too soon to talk about the Elite League information? The Elite League information. Elite League. I don't know what that is. Why isn't that clicking for me? Elite League. Why does not click for me? Let me know what you mean. Would you please look at mine so I know if I'm in danger? To Michael. Dr. Michael, you're gonna lose a frag unless you go live. You need to go live. You're in a yeah. You thank you so much. Happy birthday, friend. I missed it, but happy birthday. You said you have a shield. Dr. Michael, unless you have a shield, you're gonna lose your frag. So yeah, you're gonna lose it, friend. You have yes, I'm gonna teach y'all this real quick. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm looking at. Yes, I'm so happy to have fallen someone else's porch involved in here. Oh, look at you, friend. You fell off the porch. I didn't know that. How do I battle for 90 minutes? How do I battle for 90 minutes? You battle for 90 minutes. You doing that? There are people who do it. Mrs. Treetop, they battle back to back. Um, Jennifer Springs, she battles and just keep hitting quick invites. I'm gonna lose a frag today if I don't do much of my live today. Okay, let me see. Soda. Yeah, Soda, you're gonna lose, friend. You're 90%. Do frags start over every time, every week? No. Frags is a daily thing you're paying attention to. Again, that's why I don't talk to y'all beginners about this because it's something each day you need to go live. If you're not going live daily, this is all for naught. You can try to preserve it with a shield, which is like this shielding your spot. But if you don't have enough shields, yeah, you drop down. So you're always constantly going up and down. So no, they asked me to battle in the challenge. Oh, they're asking you to battle in the challenge. Ooh, Enigma's the name of the elite. Oh, so that's Enigma. Okay, yes. Okay, so Enigmas. Thank you so much, friend. I didn't know what she was talking about. I was about to say, was that a campaign? It is a campaign, ain't it? Elite League I was referring to. I don't know much about it. Enigmas is this feature, and you guys see it in the blue box, and you can read up about it. But it's a feature that you can turn on if you don't want people to know it's you gifting. RJ, look at you, friend. Look at you leveling up. Thank you for that level up ship. Congratulations on leveling up. Thank you, friend. That was sweet. Look at you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Oh, wow. You reached level 25 with that. Look at you, RJ. So you're a super fan now. So when you come in my room, your orange super fan box is going to show up. But when you go into other rooms where it's less than 50 people, you fly into the room now. Look at you. You fly in. Wink, wink. Hey, friend. Yeah, look at you flying in. You're going to fly in regardless. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now, did you guys notice this said 5,700 that I needed to get a fragment? So when our friend RJ just did those gifting, it dropped it down. So if it drops, then I can get more fragments. Now I'm in a good spot for today. So I mean, obviously a fragment is helpful, but I don't necessarily need to get a fragment. So my friends who they said check and see if they were gonna lose, they were gonna lose a fragment. And where they were at, they would lose a fragment and potentially drop down a league too. So that's the other thing that's happening. So you got to pay attention to that. You are the best. You have helped me all the way. Look at your friend. Oh, you're so sweet. It changed to 3.5. Yep, 3.2. Yep. That's what it's now. Yep. So I don't understand the battles. You don't understand the battles, Alexa. Do you don't battle because you haven't been going live. So have you been going to any to see them? What happens when you battle? Battles are part of TikTok's game. When you are with your community, people, you and another person can co-host, and y'all can, um, you're in a co-host mode. Thank you so much for the rose. You're in a co-host mode, and you and that person are competing for the most points. So that's what's happening. You're competing for points. Whoever gets the most points wins the battle, and your top three people who supported you, your top three gifters, they will get um it's almost like a token. We call it an ammunition. Ammunition. Look at you, did level up. You said you was about to level up. Look at you, Diamond. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the rose, too, friend. Thank you for that, Diamond. You leveled up. You said I'm gonna level up in here. Thank you so much. You're the title gifter for the necklace too. Thank you so much for that, friend. Um, so I appreciate that for the friendship necklace. She leveled up in the room. Look at you, level 27 in the room too. Congratulations, friend. Um, so let me see. Let me see if I can put a sticker with my other sticker. Well, let me add. It let me add all these stickers. Look at that. My room is messy now with all these stickers. I'm gonna set it over here. Can y'all see my face with all the stickers? I don't know. Let me see if I can add her sticker up here. Maybe that's a better place for it. We'll see if it works there. It may not. Oh, did I just trashed it. It didn't look like that spot. Um, I can't get back to it. All right. Sorry about that, Diamond, but thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Um, with with the battling. Battles come from, you said, I don't know, I don't even know you can put all so many sticks on one. I know. That's the first time that I've done that before. Um, and this is viewer wishes too. So viewer wishes, I'm gonna take that down in a second. I'm gonna let it time out and then I'll remove it. But and I didn't even get a chance to talk about that, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off shortly. But you were so helpful. You're so welcome, friend. Not a problem. So battling, really quickly, I'm gonna just give you guys a cliff note version on battles. So battles are when you thank you so much, friends. Thank you. When you are competing. So the people who win in your top three boxes, they get um ammunition. They get ammunition for your next battle. So they get these tokens. Think of it that way. So there's a backpack. I want you guys to click this real quick. So that was an oopsie. My tapper did that. What? That tapper was out of control, huh? But you leveled up. You said I ain't mean to do all that, doc. Keep me posted when you go live, friend. Keep me posted. So when you guys click your gift box, do me a favor. Yes, my tapper tapped on somewhere lavender. Someone lavender's roses laugh out loud. uh, so when you guys click your gift box, do me a favor. Click this gift box, and I want you guys to show. I'm gonna show you something. At the very bottom of your gift box, the very last row. Look at that last row where it has your coins or the word recharge. It says gift. It says interactive. It says exclusive, and if you slide it over, it has this little backpack symbol. It's a little symbol. Click that symbol. And so whenever you're in somebody's battle, they're gonna, and if you are in the top three, if you click that symbol, it says backpack panel, and it will have some items in there for you. If you are a top gifter, a winner of the backpack, it'll go to that backpack panel. Okay. So hopefully you caught what I just gave. Let me know if you did not catch it, but that's where you would go if you are in a battle and you get power ups. All right. Thank you so much for the follow, friends. I want to go live, but I don't know what to talk about. Oh, talk about your topic, friend. Successful. Yeah, talk about being a mom, talk about your journey, talk about, what does it mean to be new on TikTok, talk about your social media content creation process. Yeah, you can talk about anything. Go to ChatGPT or any of the AI and ask it for topics for your live stream based on your audience, the right audience for you. How do you get experience points? Experience points comes from you gifting. You're getting points for the gifting you're giving. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate you all. You're getting points for your gift and engagement. Thank you so much, D's Digital. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, you're getting points for the gifting that you're giving. Um, and so those points allow you to level up. So when you heard me congratulating people for leveling up, that's what just happened. They leveled up. Elevate, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you for the roses. All right. Am I done? Can I pause there? I didn't get through this fully. I didn't. If there's anybody who needs me to talk about this more, let me know. How does likes help? Does it help the level up? No, likes help the room to get pushed out more. So you want your room to get liking, people liking, supporting. We have over 155 likes. Thank you all for that. I appreciate that. So it helps to get more visibility. TikTok sees this as a lot that people are liking. Yep. So the likes represent the number right under my name. Okay. And so as you guys are tapping and engaging, that helps to support the room. All right, my friends. I appreciate you guys. I've been here for 2 hours. Now I have to add coins to my account. What time? Okay, really quickly, Diamond, are you going live tonight? Others who are going live, put it in the chat real quick. Put your topic, your time, and your time zone. Who is going live so we can see you? Diamond, let me know what time you're going live, friend. Um, so I can support. Caught it. Never understood that before. Wish um Wish list last one. Yeah. Wish list. What does that mean? This here, the viewer wishes. When do you come back? I come back, I go live daily at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. Caught it. Never understood that before about the backpack. Really? That's where it's at. I will catch you later. Thank you so much. Yes. Wish list. I did not talk about that. Let me talk about it real quick. One quick question. The two circles that are in the TikTok that helps you use an AI mind disappear. I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to. Miss Tammy, I have no idea what you're referring to. It's not clicking for me. Two circles. I'm not sure what you're talking about. You talking about the two people up here? What are you talking about? How do you get experience points? Yeah, so it's from gifting. AI summary. Are you talking about the AI summary? All things parenting, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern or Central. Why do I think you're Central? Central Diamond, because you're Chicago. Am I saying that right? I know you're Chicago. I think you are Chicago. Um, yeah, viewer wishes. Okay. I look like two small smiley faces that are connected. The two people, two smiley faces that are connected. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Central, you're Central. So that's 10 p.m. Eastern for me. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make a note of it, friend. Send me your invite though. Send me your invite so I can just click right into it when you're live. So infinity sign, maybe the two smiley faces connected. I know I'm like the co-host. Okay. Okay. Um, it help you create an AI video. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never done that. Help you create an AI video. I know you can do one out of stories. I've never done it before. I'm not sure. I've never done it. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Not for the live stream. You're not talking about live. You're talking about from the content side. I don't think I've done that before. I don't know if I've used that. So I have no idea. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't help you with that one. I think you might be talking about that new feature. They just changed it to something. What was it called? Seed something. I can't remember what it is, but I think you're talking about something that just changed. Let me grab my pen. Viewer wishes really quickly. I had this up for two reasons, and I should check it because I think I need to see where I'm at. I am in a campaign. So that's one of the reasons I did it because it says you got to add the viewer wishes when you're in a campaign. So I need to do that. I needed to do that, and I did it. And I'm at level 9 right now. I'm at level 9. I'm 193 points behind. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's gifted. I'm not sure. Co-host signed. I think she's talking about the co-host sign. No, she said it's on the content side. So she's talking about something that's content facing. Thank you so much. What what 5 things every live streamer should do during a stream? Um, you know what? 5 things you want to. I tell people stay consistent doing a stream, engage with your viewers, make sure you're greeting your viewers coming in. Make sure you are sharing your live out so you get views that way. Make sure you start your live saying the keywords that matter to your live stream that are part of your topic. So I say go live. I'm giving beginner friendly tips. So do that. Make sure that you set a live goal. Make sure you talk about your live goal. And this feature here, viewer wishes, is another way to kind of get engagement for your live stream. As you're thinking very intentionally about people supporting you, you could change these words. I didn't change anything. This is TikTok. Can you explain the live goal? The live goal is here. I'll pin it for you actually. It's in up here. It's my cheer mic. And so for your live goal, you actually can create a message for your community. Hey D, for your community to know, what they can do to support you. So if people get the cheer mic, I say I sing your name. So that's why that reworded there. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, friend Yanni. Thank you for that. Hey, Bob, how you doing? But still me, how are you, friend? Thank you very much. And so you have that live goal. You can pin it. You can make it smaller. You can talk about it. You said that's dope. Thanks. And so it stays for, I think, 30 seconds. And then here, you can change the words. Now, this is TikTok's template, but if I wanted to, I can go in and edit instead of wink, wink. When you click it, you'll see the queue of people who have done things already. So if you guys click it, go ahead and click it. You'll see where it says view queue. You can see who sent gifts. Hey, Bella, thank you so much, friend. Wink, wink. And then if I go back to viewer wishes, I can change the wording there. Instead of saying wink, wink, I don't know. I'm gonna be silly. I'm gonna be silly. So let me see if TikTok let me say that. And so now it says oink oink. And so you could change this to be something else you want people to do. So or you will do for people. Okay. So as people are coming into your live, if you're a tarot card reader, you can say, hey, first reading, if you send, whatever gift you want there, maybe it's the confetti, or maybe it's the smiley thing, you want a higher number thing there. Or if you're someone who is like a live host and you want to come up in their boxes and ask questions, you can change the time. You can have a timer set for 5 minutes, and you'll say the first five people, and you can say make it so that it's only one gift. You'll say the first five people I'll ask me anything, and just have that set for 5 minutes. And then once you get your first five, then you can pull up your boxes, because this takes up the panel box. So once you turn on your multi-guest box, this goes away. Okay. So you can come up with some creative ways to get engagement. You need engagement for your live stream. Okay. You as a host, how do you see the wished end of your side? Thanks. How do I see the wish end on my side? What do you mean? I see it the same way you guys see it. So you guys see it there. I see it the same way. Now, as a settings feature, I can click the three dots and I just edit the word there. You said what's good digital? I don't know what that means, friend. Um, you said the list of people. Oh, same way you guys see it. So when I click that list, I see wish queue. I see the same list that you guys see. So when I click that same exact list, it's showing up for me. Thank you so much for the roses. Let me know. Thank you so much, Black. Thank you so much, friend. Um, what's your stream setup? I'm on my phone. This is my phone. That's it. Just my phone. I was saying I had to digital. Oh, he just gave me. Okay, thank you, friend. Well, you want to at digital. You gotta touch digital's name and then do the little at symbol so they can see it. That's how you do that. So let me know if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'll do it to you real quick on my other account. So it pops up that way. And digital, you the same way. You gotta say, hey, like you gotta do the at symbol so people know that you are that you saying hello. Okay. You're so funny. All right. Okay. Uh, so, all right, friends. I'm about to go. This has been a lively live. I went all over the world with this live, but I appreciate y'all. Y'all are such good people. So thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. You said I'm still learning. It's okay. Yeah, so that's how that mention pops up. Can you explain why you need two accounts? To do exactly what I've been doing. I've been showing y'all stuff from my other account, and then I can say hi in the other account. So this is my agency page. I am a creator network agency. So if you are going live, you can join my agency. You can join it. However, you got to be going live. Okay. That's the main thing. You have to have a plan to go live at least 4 days a week, if not more. Daily is ideal. You're a great host. Thank you so much. So you want to make sure you're going live. This is the agency account. If you want to apply to the agency, I have a few videos over there. I need to do more, but each video has the application. It's a quick little invite, or little button click that you apply to join the agency. You cannot join the agency if you already belong to a creative network agency. If you've already made over 5,000 diamonds over the last 5 months, TikTok says you're good. You don't need one. Oh, thank you for being in my club for 1 month, friend. Hey, Gamma B, if you are already live host already 5,000. If you're not in the US and Canada, you can't join. That's where I'm approved for. And then if you're under restriction or violation, you can't join either. So thank you so much. You're so welcome. So when everything's said and done, you got to go live. You want to be consistent. I come live twice a day, every day. I do group chats, group lives with my community on Zoom. We do that every week on Sundays. So we got one tomorrow evening. I have a community on School, SKOOL, where you can go over there and get resources and information and collaborate with other creators in the chats. I also go do one-on-ones with my creators. So we go on Zoom and we talk about TikTok. I'll join a live with you. We'll do a private session if we need to. So I'm hoping to teach you all the different features and stuff. So I do that. And then I also have groups here on TikTok where there's group chats where you can share your live, share your content. I tell people all the time, you got to be an engaged viewer. You got to go to other people's lives and make sure you're building community so that they can join your live. But our community, we know how to share, like, um, comment, and do the gifting to support your live as well. Is Theo? Who is Theo? Who is this Theo? Thank you so much. Hey Amber, how are you, friend? So I also do one-on-one consultations. Doc, I made 1 million people come through my live. You said you had 1 million people come through your live over time. Congratulations, friend. Look at you. I'm so proud of you, friend. That's awesome. He said yes. Sorry, is there a fee? It's free. I'm sorry. Did I not say that? Did I not say that? I should have led with that. It is a free program. It's a TikTok official program. Here's the deal. You said I was blown away. Congratulations, friend. What you got the badge? That's what popped up. You got the badge. That's awesome. So congratulations on that. It is a free program because TikTok pays you to go live through the Scale Live Rewards. And then congratulations, yeah, it's free o'clock. Yes, it is. So they pay you through the Scale Live Rewards as you go live and connect with other viewers. And then you get paid, and then TikTok pays themselves. So you get a percentage. You only can earn up to 40% per live. TikTok takes that 60 and they give a few percentages to the agency out of their share. So TikTok pays you, they pay themselves, and they pay the agency. Now for the agency, it's all based on you going live. So if you go live and you don't go and earn a lot, TikTok doesn't pay. That's just the reality of it. And so the goal is for you to have an agency that can help you grow and earn more. We talked about battling. You heard Kim say, I need to battle more. One of her campaigns she's joining requires her to battle. I'm in a campaign. I don't have to battle for this one, but it required me to turn on the viewer wishes. I also say this is a great way for you. I use it as a teaching moment as well because it's a great way for you to think about how do you get more engagement in your live stream. So campaigns are awesome. There's a list of campaigns that you'll see. As an agency, you get more campaigns because they turn on campaigns just for people in the agency. All right. So you have that. You learn about battling. You don't have to battle to be in my agency, but I do encourage it, especially if you're trying to grow monetization wise. I teach you all about Service Plus. I teach you about super fans. I teach you all the tips and strategies to grow your stream. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you because I want you guys to grow. I want you to know how to do this and be successful at it. All right. So that is what I do, and I come here daily, twice a day, and teach it. All right. If you want to, thank you all for supporting. If you want to get a one-on-one, you can click here. This is the Service Plus symbol. You can do that. I also do coaching. for people as well. So if you want to get coaching services, you can get either 8 week or 4 week or 8 week session with me. So I do that also to support people who are trying to make a go at this and make more money. All right. So that's what I do. Hey Rhonda, how are you, friend? You're a fabulous teacher. I appreciate all you've learned. You're welcome. You're welcome, friend. Um, I appreciate you all being here. Like I said, if you are looking for additional support, let me know. I'm happy to work with you and meet with you offline. We go over Zoom and do that as well. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. Thank you all for all the likes, the shares, the comments. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, Yanni. Appreciate all the likes, the comments, the shares. I appreciate all the stickers, the taps, all the things, including the gifting. I appreciate all the gifting that happened throughout this live stream. Let me just be clear, practice makes progress. All right. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, that's not what we're trying to do. The whole notion of being perfect is out the window. You just go live and you just keep going live and keep growing and getting better at it. That's the practice that you need to do, and you will progress. All right. So if you haven't claimed your points up here, claim your points. Make sure you claim your points. I appreciate you all being here. I will be back tomorrow, 10 and 4. Depending on where the conversation takes us, we'll go there. I appreciate you all supporting. Thank you so much. And I will see you in these TikTok streets. Okay, friends? Bye bye.